Hello, 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 Facebook friends and Facebook family. Today is the 18th of February. This is the 18th day of our Black History Month. And yes, we're going to go through this all over again every single day until the end of February. We only have 10 more days left. 10 more days. Today's the 18th of my sharing Black history awareness with the world. I want you to share this with your children, encourage them, motivate them, inspire them to want to learn more about what our Black heritage fought for hundreds of years ago. Hello, Lester. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So our first trivia question for the day. These are very interesting trivia questions. I'm hoping that you'll be able to get them right. The first one is, what African-American actress, what African-American female actress won acclaim in the year 2000 for her portrayal, of Dorothy Dandridge? What female African-American actress won acclaim in the year 2000 for her portrayal of Dorothy Dandridge? I knew the answer to that, so yay for me. See if you can get the answer. Please feel free to put it in the feed. Our next trivia question is going to be, what United States president appointed African Americans to 5 key cabinet positions in 1990? What U.S. president appointed African Americans to five key cabinet positions in 1990? So see if you can get those two trivia questions correct. Lester, it looks like you do have the first one right. What African-American actress won acclaim in the year 2000 for her portrayal of Dorothy Dandridge? And also, what United States president appointed African-Americans to 5 key cabinet positions in the 1990s? Hello there, Tammy. You like my shades? I kind of feel like I'm a superstar. I'm a movie star. Lester, you got it right again. Boy, you are just a smart man. So I'm going to be sharing with you today for February 18th. We're going to be talking about Lewis Howard Lattimore. Not quite sure if that name rings a bell, but wait till you find out what he invented. Wait till you find out what he invented. So, Lewis Howard Lattimore, he was born in Chelsea, Massachusetts on September 4th of 1848. 1848. Now, Lattimore was the youngest of 4 children born to George and Rebecca Lattimore. And his parents actually escaped slavery in Virginia 6 years before the father's death. Now, captured in Boston and brought to trial as a fugitive, his father was defended by Frederick Douglass and William Lloyd Garrison. He was eventually able to purchase his own freedom with the help of the local minister and began raising the family with Rebecca in nearby Chelsea. Now, unfortunately, George disappeared, which is Lattimore's dad. George disappeared shortly after the Dred Scott decision in 1857, possibly fearing a return to slavery. Now, after his father's departure, Lewis Lattimore worked to help support his mother and family. And in 1864, at the age of 16, Lattimore lied about his age in order to enlist in the U.S. Army, in the U.S. Navy during the Civil War. He wanted to go to war, and so he lied about his age. Now, returning to Boston after an honorary discharge, he accepted a menial position at the Crosby and Gould Patent Law Office. He learned and taught himself mechanical drawings and drafting by observing the work of draftsmen while working at the patent firm. Now, recognizing Latimer's talent and promises, the firm partners promoted him from office boy to draftsman. Now, in 1873, Lewis met his high school sweetheart, and he married Mary Wilson, and they had 2 daughters together. Now, the Latimers were active members of the Unitarian Church, and Lewis was consistently involved in Civil War veteran groups, including the Grand Army of the Republic. Now, over the course of his career as a draftsman, Latimer worked closely with, check this out, guys, he worked closely with Thomas Edison, yes, and Alexander Graham Bell, in addition to designing his own inventions. Thomas Edison and Alexander Graham Bell. Now, Lewis's talents were well matched to the post-Civil War period, which saw a large number of scientific and engineering breakthroughs. He was involved in the field of the incandescent lighting and particularly competitive field, working with Hiram Maxim and Thomas Edison. Now, though Thomas Edison is recognized as the inventor of the light bulb, African-American inventor Mr. Lewis Latimer played an important role. He played an important role in its development. In 1881, Latimer patented a method for making carbon filaments, allowing light bulbs to burn for hours instead of minutes. So he created it where our light bulb can burn for hours instead of Thomas Edison having inventing for only lasting for minutes. So Latimer's deep knowledge in both patents and electrical and engineering made Latimer an indispensable partner to Edison. An indispensable partner to Edison as he promoted and defended his light bulb design. In addition to assisting others, Latimer designed a number of other inventions, including an improved railroad car bathroom and an early edition of the air conditioning unit. Now, in 1890, Latimer published a book entitled Incandescent Lighting, Electric Lighting, a practical description of the Edison system. He continued to work as a patent consultant until 1922. Now, in addition to his drafting skills, Latimer enjoyed other creative pastimes, including playing the flute and writing poetry and plays. In his spare time, he taught mechanical drawing and English to recent immigrants at the Henry Street Settlement in New York. Now, Lewis, he passed away on December 11th of 1928 in Flushing, Queens, New York. His wife Mary predeceased him by 4 years. Now, Latimer, he is considered one of the 10 most important Black inventors of all time. Not only for the sheer number of inventions produced and patents secured, but also for the degree of importance for his most famous discovery. Now, Latimer also was directly involved with one of these conventions. And if you guessed it, yes, he was also involved in the telephone invention. Working with Alexander Graham Bell, Latimer helped draft the patent for Bell's design of the telephone. He also drafted the drawings that helped Alexander Graham Bell receive a patent for the telephone. So you'd be amazed at how many people are not aware that Lewis Lattimore actually helped with the invention of the light bulb and also with the invention of the telephone. He played a very important role for both of those developments. So I do hope that you found that very, very informational. Please feel free to share my Facebook Live with your children. Help them to learn their Black heritage. And I'm going to now answer the 2 trivia questions. The first one was, what African American actress was acclaimed in the year 2000 for her portrayal of Dorothy Dandridge? If you answered Halle Berry, you are correct. And Lester, you are correct again. Halle Berry. She was the first African American to be nominated for the Academy Award for Best Actress. Go, Halle. And then the second question was, what U.S. president appointed African Americans to 5 key cabinet positions in the 1990s? In the 1990s. And that would be Bill Clinton. That would be Bill Clinton. Those 5 people were Jesse Brown, Ronald Brown, Jocelyn Elders, Mike Epsy, and Hazel O'Leary. Those were the 5 that was appointed to cabinet positions in the 1990s. Yes, hello Mimi. Hello Mr. Gordon. So how are you doing today? And I'm going to say, I'm going to share one last thing with you. Did you know that back in, let's say, what year was this? What year was this? That Mr. Bojangles, was the song Mr. Bojangles dedicated? Was that song dedicated to Bill Robinson or Jackie Robinson? Did you know that the song Mr. Bojangles was dedicated to Bill Robinson? Nicknamed Bojangles, Bill Robinson was a dancer on the stage and in the movies. So it's Bill Robinson, not Jackie Robinson. So I do hope that you found this Black History Awareness Facebook Live very helpful. Please feel free to share it so people know who had a very important role in creating the light bulb and also who had a very important role in creating the telephone. Alexander Graham Bell and Thomas Edison does not get all of the credit. Lewis Howard Latimer played a very important role in creating both of those items. Thank you guys for joining my Facebook Live. Please feel free to share. I would love to hear your comments. Let me know if you learned something today. And until tomorrow, the 19th of February, I will see you. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye. Good morning. Good morning. High Five members. Good morning. Your Health is Your Wealth members. Good morning. If you believe that fitness is the way of life. Good morning, Mr. Bailey. Good morning. Adding Lester. EGIT. Good morning, Glenn.
I'm working to put my earpiece in, so give me a moment. Good morning. How are you?
Got a lot of echoing going on.
Yeah.
We'll just wait. I'll eat my carrots while you're coming in. Okay, maybe he's not coming in. Good morning, Joyce. I'm getting my vegetables in early. Remember, you're going to do 6 vegetables a day, or 6 vegetables or fruit. Lester, where are you? While we're waiting on Lester. Oh,
Lester, you left out. Let's try to put you back in. You guys, look at my shirt. Inspiration. Nope. Inspiration. Determination. Motivation. Love that shirt. So I got up, looked at my shirt, and was inspired. Lester, let's try adding you again. Okay. It won't let me. Well, wait a minute, Lester. It wants me to add Glenn. Your health is your wealth, guys. Your health is your wealth. Who wants to join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week? Who wants to join the High Five Club? Lester and I are on day 24. Okay, there you go, Lester. Let's try to put you in again. Let's see what happens. Technology is something else, isn't it? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Glenn. I love the shirt.
Can I be there? Can I be?
Yeah, but you're echoing. Still.
I shouldn't be echoing now. I'm echoing.
Okay, there you go. You were echoing at the beginning. You're good now. Good morning, James. Good morning. Lester, did you see my shirt? Let me show you again. I'm reading backwards. Inspiration, determination, motivation. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you knew my name.
Morning. So I looked at my shirt this morning, and I was motivated. Yes, Glenn, it's a very nice shirt. Yes.
Good morning to all you High Five Club members. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Five. Let's high five, Lester. High
Give
five.
it up. Give it up.
High five. Join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. You guys, today is TGIT. Only got one more left. One more day left. This is why we say take a day or two out. Take a day or two off because we don't want you to get discouraged. Because working out 5 days a week, if you're not used to it, it can be a bit much, especially Lester and I are out here 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, 5:30 in the morning. Join us. Put a 1 in the comments if you want to join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. Some people put a comment in there and say that they only want to work out 3 days. That's fine. Just work your way up to the 5 days. Remember, baby steps, moderation. So put a 1 in the comment if you want to join us. Because you realize that your health is your wealth. What a beautiful sunrise, Lester. God, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
I love being able to do this.
And we're in 2 different neighborhoods. But oh my God, that sunrise is absolutely gorgeous. You see why we moved here. Well, that's why I moved. I'm not quite sure what's Lester's reason for why he moved here, but that's the reason why I moved here.
I moved to Arizona because my friend Kathy wouldn't stay skate with me. So I said, okay, I'll go where you are.
So instead of roller skating, getting our exercise in, we're walking, we're jogging. You want to swim? Lester got a pool. We can go over there and swim. You want to jog, you want to walk, you want to step, you want to line dance, you want to Zumba, you want to CrossFit, whatever it is you're doing. We want to know. Share it with us so it'll inspire others. You don't have to walk. You don't have to jog. You can do whatever type of exercise you want as long as you walk, jog, swim, bike. 15 to 30 minutes a day. It's going to add 3 to 7 years to your life. Did you all know that?
Okay.
It's going to add 3 to 7 years to your life. It's going to reduce the risk of high blood pressure. It's going to reduce the risk of diabetes. It's going to help with Alzheimer's disease. It's going to help with your cognitive performance. It's going to help with your mood. Lester and I are out here. Good morning, Miss Kelly. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Kelly's here early?
Kelly is here early. You guys, it helps with, you notice Lester and I. We're good morning, Mr. Dave Dalton. That's my granddaddy. So we're out this morning. Notice we're in a good mood. I'm telling you, when you walk, it actually changes your mood because you get to relax your mind. You get to actually say, oh, let me just enjoy this. Let me plan my day. Let's see how my day is going to go. I don't have any interruptions. I don't have any phone calls. I have nothing but just the nice, brisk air. And it's absolutely beautiful out. I think what's the temperature here? Let's see. Right now, I can't see the temperature.
It should be 80.
80 degrees, but it's not a hot 80. It's not hot 80. Kelly, you said I'm heading out with my 3 youngest kids last day school mass. Okay. Thank you,
Okay.
Dave. Yes. We're out here doing our thing on day 24. Look at my shirt, guys.
All right.
Can you see my shirt? Inspiration, determination, and motivation. Yes. I woke up this morning and my shirt said, get out there and get it done. Yeah, so what are you guys doing? You want to join us? Put it on the comments. You're going to join us. Because you understand that your health is your wealth. You understand that. Fitness is the only way of life. Can't get around it, guys. It's the only way. It's the only way.
Good morning, Gordon. Good morning, Glenn. Good morning, Susie, because I got to call a roll call. I got to make sure these people are here.
Gordon is here?
No, but you know he's going to be here, so I have to make sure that I have to give credit to the person that got us going on live, because, you know, remember when we started, we didn't think that this was even a possible thing, and yet we have found out the impossible is only impossible until you include a little bitty hook at the top, you know, and we're going to say, I am possible. We know that you are all here, Kenyatta. I'm glad to see you. Are glad you actually came in. And Kelly, of course, you want to make sure.
Kelly says, get out there and high five it. Yes, we're going to high five. Let's high five again, Buster. We're going to get out there and high five it. High five.
All right, Emily, good morning.
Yeah.
Emilio, excuse me. Listen, for all of you all that love your body, that love your mind, and love your spirit, this is the reason why you're doing it. Your health is your wealth. And every day you have to do something in order to maintain that body, that summer sexy body that some of you all is still covered up.
Yes.
Some of you all have to work a little harder than others. There was a woman that was on television, and she's 103 years old, and she started running when she was 100 years old. They call her Hurricane Hawkins. 103 years old. They've been featuring her on the news lately. And I'm like, at 103, she is running a 100-yard dash.
Wow.
At 103, if you have an excuse, remember, that's exactly what it is. It's an excuse of why you cannot do something. It's a lie. It's an alibi. You have to make sure that you don't fall into that trap. How are you going to show up in your life if you can't get up in your life? You got to be able to get up. You got to be able to extend yourself, to believe in yourself. Everything starts out with that belief. If you believe that you cannot do it, guess what? You are 100% right. If you believe that you can do it, you are 100% right. If you bargain with life for a penny and life would pay no more, that's the decision that you actually gave everybody here. I thank you, each and every person who is coming on. I want you to share this information about your health is your wealth.
Yes.
Kathy and I, we really believe that, because we're not just talking about it from the couch.
We're doing it. We're doing it. Just do it.
My bed turned around and asked me several times,
Again?
What in the world is on your mind? Didn't I tell you? I was like, no. See, this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to move over here for just a minute. I promise you, I'm coming right back. I can hear my bed where I am now. It is telling me, all right, I ain't going to let you come back all day long. you gonna
Kelly
have to,
says
she's
got rain there all day. She said they got rain.
We'll send you some sunshine.
Yeah. Here, let's send her some sunshine.
Okay.
There's the sunshine, Kelly. Where is it at? There's your sunshine.
Sunshine.
We're sending you Canadians some sunshine, because we haven't had rain here in about 5 months.
Well, they told us they're expected for rain to come. What did they say? We should have rain July 16th?
Yeah. Good morning, cousin Nini. Nina, how are you? That's my fam in California. Yeah, you got a Nina? We actually doing your health is your wealth. We're on day 21. I mean, day 24. Not 21. Because tomorrow is
You
day
need
25.
to take the shoes off.
Good morning, Gordon. Good morning, Gordon.
See, I got mine in there.
Join the High Five Club, right? Join the High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. Put a 1 in the comment if you want to join. We've got 9 members. that have joined, and we're only on day 24. That's a piece of cake. But I'm looking
Santana,
forward
where
to,
are you?
I'm looking forward to day 25, Lester, TGIF, because guess what?
TGIF.
After TGIF, we get a 2-day break. Saturday and Sunday, we're going to rest it up because your health is your wealth. You gotta get out there 15 to 30 minutes a day and work out. Whether you're walking, jogging, biking, swimming, dancing, line dancing, stepping, whatever it is you want to do, it's going to add 3 to 7 years to your life. If you can't do 5 days a week, that's a bit much for you. Do 3 days a week. But Lester, tell them if they're sitting at the desk, what should they do? If they're sitting at their desk, what can they do? What can they do?
Listen, I'm going to put up a picture later on today. First of all, we want to thank Mimi. Mimi turned around and gave us a chart. When you're sitting at your desk, and Mimi, good morning. When you're sitting at your desk,
good morning.
You can literally do exercise. You know, we always believe we can't do nothing. Mimi sits at her desk and she does kind of like a sit-up, inverted sit-up, because she can raise her legs to her stomach. And that means she can do that without disturbing anybody. She also sits at her desk. She gets out of the chair, and what's most important is called get up and put some action to what you want to do. So she gets out of the chair and she does squats. She sometimes puts her hand on her desk and do inverted push-ups. There's a way to exercise when you want to.
There is.
When you start out every day, you've got to look at what your system wants to do. You want to burn the most amount of calories of your day? Start it out in the morning. Oh my goodness. And for you extremely lazy people, and I know what that looks like.
He didn't mean that, guys. He didn't mean that. He didn't mean to call you lazy.
No, I didn't call him lazy. I said extremely. Because you know how we want to lay there on that couch, and lay there. Some of us do lay on the couch, or lay there in the bed, or sit in that chair. Oh my goodness, that recliner, the lazy, chair.
Lazy chair.
We got to get up and show up in our lives.
We got to.
Your health is your wealth. What are you going to do for yourself today that you didn't do before? We ask you to, let's say it this way. There are 86,400 seconds a day.
You're not going to put the 1,000 on them again. You're not going to put the 1,000. 86,000, guys. 86,000.
400 seconds.
400 seconds. A day.
And we're asking you to use 3,000 to 6,000 of those seconds. That means that's 15 to 30 minutes of exercise a day. Kathy and I are going to be on here for 90 minutes.
80,400 seconds left in the day. Woo, that's a lot. So taking away 1,500 to 3,000, that's nothing. That's nothing. Nothing at all.
That means that you got to do it. If you're getting up in the morning, listen, if you can only do one push-up, one sit-up, one crunch, one lunge, you got to start planking. There are so many things that you can do in order to get your health back. Walking is just one of them. And that's it. When you can't walk to the corner, and that was me. I could not walk to the corner. And I came from a healthy body. I mean, I used to work out all the time when I first got on the police department. I wanted to make sure that I maintained a good, healthy, strong life. And what did I do? I was sitting in that squad car on so many occasions, and I did nothing but gain weight. I came onto the police department weighing 140 pounds. I left at 180 pounds or 85 pounds because I like to eat. It's not that we can't eat.
What man doesn't like to eat?
Okay?
It kills me. You men can eat and women,
hey,
you all can eat whatever y'all want. Don't put on no weight. Women put on, you all can eat, like we were just talking yesterday, you all can eat one cookie or a pack of cookies. You put on 6 pounds. We women eat a pack of cookies. We put on 20 pounds. That ain't right.
Oh, no.
That's not right, guys. That's not right.
Let me tell you, there was one point in time, Kathy, all I had to do was walk in the kitchen and I put on weight. I ain't had to do nothing else. I smelled food, and it was like, oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, you
So
gotta
I
have
knew I had
that
to do
discipline.
yeah,
Gotta
that
have
drive. You got to be persistent. You got to be. What does the shirt say?
Here's my shirt. You all check my shirt out. Y'all check my
They
shirt
can't
out.
read
See
backwards.
if I
They
can.
can't read backwards.
That's okay. Inspiration, determination, motivation.
There you
Inspiration,
go.
determination, motivation. Yes, Lester and I are inspiring you. We are determined to get out here. We are consistent, and we are motivating you. So
Oh
we're
my
your
goodness.
accountability partners. Would you like to be somebody else's accountability partner? Share the video. Tell them, yes, join the High Five Club. They're going to tell you how good you're looking. High five, Lester. High five. Bam!
Come on, give it to me. There you go.
So yeah, they're going to say, well, Kathy, what are you doing? I'm working with the High Five Club. I'm a member of the
I'm
High
working
Five
out
Club.
with them.
I'm
That's
working
right.
out with them 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Only for about 15 minutes, a half hour. We're on here for an hour, hour and a
90
half,
minutes.
just so we can motivate you all. And other people are coming on at different times, so we have to stay on a little bit longer to motivate them because we are your accountability partners. So
Wait a
yes.
minute, I'm going to Hawaii with your cousin. Wait a minute, how you going to go to Hawaii without us?
Nina,
I know.
wait a minute. You going to Hawaii? Well, she
Wait a
says she's
minute.
working out right now. So Nina, put up one of the comments. When you go to Hawaii, you gonna still come with us and work out. Will her phone still work there? I don't know.
Yes, yes, it does.
So Nina, why didn't you
Hawaii
take
has
me with
great
you?
reception.
Right. Why didn't you take me with you? And that just tells you she's going to Hawaii. She's got reception, which means look at technology, guys. We can reach people. The other day we had a gentleman that was, hello, Andre. We had a gentleman that was from Egypt. No, not
Israel?
Egypt, Israel, wherever he was from. But technology is something. We can reach out to the entire world with this High Five Club. So yes, put a 1 in the comment. You want to join us working out 5 days a week because this is the High Five Club. Understand your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. Fitness is the only way of life. Look at that sunshine, guys. Yep, we are in Arizona. Loving it. Absolutely loving it.
You know what's
Loving
so much
it.
fun is that there are times some of you all may not be able to get out because of things like rain. But that doesn't mean that you should stop working out. You have to find a way to make sure that your health is your wealth. How are you standing up in your lifetime? You know, are you still sitting there talking about the if I coulda, woulda, shouldas? That's not working. That's not working in life.
That's
You
not
got
going to
to be
add 3 years to
determined.
your life. Shoulda,
That's
woulda,
not going to add 3 more healthier years. Not just 3 years, but 3 more healthier years. If you really want something bad enough to go out and fight for it, you got to get up and start and begin. That's right. You got to be willing to get up and do it. You got to be willing to participate in your own rescue of your own life. Kathy and I are doing it in the book of Think and Grow Rich, and I want you all to read that book because I believe in mind, body, and spirit. You got to look at the importance of why you have to show someone that you're going to do it, and then you tell them. Because every day somebody says, today I'm going to do it. And every day they did not begin.
Nope.
Where are you going to begin in your life? It takes that one step. That one step. I mean, I laugh about it because by the end of this week, I would have walked literally, not kind of, but literally 150 miles since the beginning of the year. Beginning of June. That's a lot of miles that I would have put in. So
guys,
how are you showing up
don't try
in your life?
to do
No,
what he
no,
did.
no, no.
Don't hurt
No, no,
yourself.
no.
We don't want you to do that. Lester's amazing.
Start out like I did.
That he can
With a
actually
walk.
do that. But guess what? You remember his story. He shared before. He started with 1 block and he worked his way up. That's all we want you to do. We don't want you to get out there and hurt yourself, please. I'm at a little bit over 15,000 steps. But at one point in time, I couldn't get to 5,000. When I got to 5,000, I set a goal for 7,000. I made 7,000 in a good 2-3 weeks. And then I was shooting for 10,000. Got 10,000. Now my goal is 15,000. I did it. I posted yesterday. Last night I made over 15,000 steps. You have to do it in moderation We don't want you to hurt yourself. We want to make sure that, yes, you understand that your health is your wealth, but you're going to do it gradually to work your way up. That's all you got to do. It's the way you do with anything. You work your way gradually. Moderation is what you have. Moderation is what you're going to be doing because you understand fitness is the only way of life. It's the only way of life. You have no options. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all.
Yeah, it was funny.
Good morning, Tony. Good morning, Tanya. Sorry. Good morning, Tanya. Woo.
Kathy,
Join the
I
High
stopped
Five Club,
yesterday.
Guys. Huh?
I stopped yesterday. Hey, Jeffrey. I stopped yesterday. I was supposed to, I stopped 3 feet away from gold. I stopped 3 feet away from gold. I have to tell you, yesterday I walked 25,700 steps. And I said that I was going to go ahead and get 26. I tried. My body said, look, I dare you get up and walk one more cotton picking step.
Right.
I dare you do it. And I got ready to get up because I still had to go to bed.
Right.
I had to take my watch off, go plug that sucker up. Because, listen, we all have to be accountable for the things that we're doing. Every day, you have to be accountable for what you do. And I looked at my yesterday and said, I'm going to be 100% accountable for the steps that I take. So Kathy and I were sitting yesterday, and I had to show her what I had done. And this is in the middle of the day. I don't even know if it was at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock.
2:30, 3 o'clock.
Was it that
when
late?
I finished up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about there, and I was showing Kathy, and she was like, oh my goodness. What are you doing?
Right. How are you still moving around?
Okay. When Kathy first started out walking, yes, she talked about the few steps. She had a goal. She was like, I'm going to catch Lester. So I had a goal. Oh, no, you're not going to catch me. Now, here's the funny part about it. There's always motivation that someone gives you.
Yeah.
The people that would extend further because somebody else. It's like a thing of how do you like to show up? For those guys that are out there, if you have what I had, a Dunlap disease, and that means that your stomach done lapped over your pants. You're not fitting it. You had to go get a larger size pants because you wanted to be able to breathe and have some room. I know that we all think that we are maintaining what we had when we were in our younger years. I won't give an age.
Right.
My virtual age is getting up toward 30. I don't care how old some of you are on here know how old that I actually am. But I want to tell you my virtual.
Okay.
That's what I said. I said I had an approachable here. Now, when your waist size is not 26, gentlemen, and most of us have not seen a waist size being 26, most of us have not seen a waist size being 30, 32, or even 34. Now, I had to get back to a 34 because my stomach had gotten pushed out so bad, I was at a 38. This is what prompted me to start walking. When I got out that house that first day and I had to walk down that street, I had to see if I could make it down that street. Now, most of us don't even walk to the corner of anywhere in our life.
Right.
But I need to get there.
You have a good day.
So I started
you too.
Slow, little steps.
Baby steps.
When I was younger, being that policeman and that body looked good, when I retired, I decided I was going to do nothing. I did a perfect nothing. I was eating wrong. I wasn't working out. And I gained a lot of weight until I was a little bit over 213 pounds. I probably was more 215. But I saw myself going higher and higher and higher. And then I contracted diabetes because I was eating wrong. I had a girlfriend or fiance or wife. I called her ice cream. She went with me everywhere. And this girl loved me so much, but I didn't know that she was loving me to death, literally. So I had to abandon her after I got diabetes. I was on insulin, I was on metformin, and I know that I had to make a change in my life.
He cut the rope, guys. He divorced her. He cut the rope. He said she's got to go. She's got to go.
Got to go.
You're killing me, baby. You're killing me.
So I wanted to find out, how do I let her go? Well, I had a friend of mine who was also, listen, that truck is really loud. I had a friend of mine who was also overweight. He had cancer and he had sarcoidosis. And I had to ask him, what was he doing in order to take his life back? Because he had it. You know, we're not talking about he still has it, he had it. So I had to ask him. He says, listen, Lester, once you exercise, once you start dieting correctly, you got to detox all of that mess out of your body. So I had to start working on that. I had to get out. I wanted to make sure that I can make it to the end of the block. I wanted to make sure that I can make it 1 mile. And my whole day, 1 mile. This was the hardest mile I ever walked. But I had to learn how to go that extra mile because I wanted to take back my health. So when I started eating right, I started drinking the tea to detox my body. I went back down from 113, Lord have mercy, you would miss me,
Right.
213 pounds.
The raindrops wouldn't be able to catch you.
Okay. I went from 213 back to my fighting steel weight of 175. I had to make that change in my life. What are you doing to make the changes in your life? Are you still out there just talking about them? Are you eating right? Are you detoxing the system? Are you detoxing your bad habits? You got to form new habits. It takes 39 days, 39 straight days.
We're on 24,
to
guys.
Change your habit.
We're on 24. We got what 15 more to go? 15 more days. Good morning, Jackie. Good morning, Jackie Porter. Ooh.
Oh, my habit changed already. I wasn't trying to form a new one. I was maintaining what I knew to do before. You know, all of us talk about how we're going to make those changes in our life, but we get discouraged when we can't meet our benchmarks. Hey, it's not meant for everybody to do it right way. There is no one way to do anything all the time. You have to get out there, motivate yourself. And if you need motivation, this is why Kathy and I are here. We motivate each other. We have each other as accountability partners. Now, me,
guys.
Listen,
inspiration.
Me, I did not have to get up and go to work.
Motivation. Here we go. That inspires you.
Kathy said, get your butt up out of bed and go nowhere. Go nowhere. Get out of bed and go nowhere. Do you understand?
Sit at your desk and do squats. Sit at your desk. I got a 10-pound weight at my desk, and I just do arm lifts. I'm trying to get my muscle back. I'm trying to get my sexy back. So if you're trying to get your sexy back, join the High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. Whether it's jogging, whether it's walking, whether it's biking, swimming, stepping, Zumba, CrossFit, whatever it is you want to do. 5 days a week, 15 to 30 minutes a day. Don't forget to tone. You want to make sure you tone because if you don't and you lose weight, you may have your skin may sag. So you want to make sure that you tone.
You're tucking fat.
You want to make sure that you're right. You want to make sure that you tone as you're losing weight, as you're running and getting that cardio in. So yeah, join the High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. Because fitness is the only way of life, guys. There's no way around it. You can sit here and say, oh no, well, I'm just going to drink this. Well, no, you have to do, they have all this stuff out there. If you drink this, if you take this pill, no. That may work.
Goodness.
That may work. But in the end, you're still going to have to work out. You're still going to have to tone. You're still going to have to eat right. We don't want those clogged arteries, right? We don't want those clogged arteries. So you got to make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. Lester and I they said that you should that you should eat 6 vegetables and fruit a day. Lester and I have chopped it down because fruit has so much sugar in it. Oh my goodness. Good morning. Okay, how are you? So fruit has so much sugar in it till we decided that we're going to do 5 vegetables and 1 fruit. Now, yesterday I kind of fell off the bandwagon. I admit I'm guilty. I didn't eat the cookies though. I wasn't at home. My signing just took so much longer than I thought. She was a really sweet older lady. I'm not going to say old. An older lady and it was a bit frustrating. So I went to the gas station to get some gas, and I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't go inside that gas. I went there and got me a bag. Not one bag, guys. I got 2 bags. 2 bags of hot corn chips. And I got a bag of popcorn. Oh my God. Oh,
Kathy,
I ate
what did we tell you about going into places when you're hungry?
I know, but I wasn't hungry. I was frustrated. I had my oatmeal. I had my apple. But I was just frustrated. She just took so long. The signing was supposed to take an hour. It ended up taking 2.5 hours, made me late to the next signing. So then I had to stop and get gas. So I was frustrated. So in my frustration, guys, I'm so sorry. Go ahead and slap me across the face. What are you doing? I went 3 days with no junk food. But boy, I tell you, that was the best 15 minutes.
He said, I'm going to take advantage of this food.
So it's moderation. My bad. I dropped off. But I'm back. It's just 24 hours of no junk food. I did 72. I did great. So I'm not going to beat myself up. I enjoyed it. Yes, I did. Today, there's none left in the house. So I'm going to make sure that no one frustrates me. Right. So I'm going to make sure that no one frustrates me today. And then I'm going to make sure that I eat my vegetables. Now, mind you, even though I did eat those chips and that popcorn, it was okie doke popcorn. For those of you who know about okie doke popcorn, oh my goodness, that okie doke popcorn was so good. Oh, it was so good. But in doing that, I did get my apple in. I did get my vegetables in. I got my potatoes. Sorry, I'm kind of crossing the street here. I got my potatoes in. I got my peppers in. I got my snap peas in. I got my carrots in. And I got my broccoli in. But I also got that popcorn and corn chips. I'm just saying. So I did get my vegetables in. And I got my apples. So I did get my 1 fruit. I got my 5 vegetables. Actually, I got 6 vegetables. So what are you doing? Understand that when we say your health is your wealth, we're not just talking about working out. We're not just talking about working out. We're talking about cardio. We're talking about toning. We're talking about eating healthy. So yeah, I had a turkey burger, and I had some grapefruit. Oh my God! If you can, Walmart, Wally World, as Lester would say, Wally World actually has grapefruit in a container. And I know if you look at the ingredients on it, it actually says that it has a lot of sugar. But as long as you don't drink the juice, which is delicious, but if you don't drink the juice, I think that I've just acquired the taste of grapefruit. But grapefruit burns a lot of fat in your body. So I try to have me a bowl of grapefruit, and my hot meal for the morning is my oatmeal. Whatever it is that you're doing, Lester and I are just sharing with you different things that you can do that you may not have thought about. So if you haven't thought about it, you say, oh, wait a minute. I could go to Walmart and get this container of grapefruit. It's literally 10 grapefruits in there, and it's only $8. So that's an inexpensive way to have grapefruit for every morning for almost 7 days, because it burns the fat in your body. So yeah, we're sharing things because we are your accountability partners to help you get back on your feet and be healthy. And because it actually adds 3 to 7 years to your life, guys. 3 to 7 years to your life. I'm not looking forward to dying, but here's the thing.
Looking forward to it.
I'm not looking forward to it. So we know that it's going to happen, right? Because that's God's plan. We thank him every morning. Lord, I want to thank you for waking me up this morning. So yeah, we thank him every morning for waking up. I'm not
and getting up
saying,
and getting up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And actually getting up and getting out here and working out. But I'm not looking forward to dying, but I'm not going to add to it. I'm not going to say, okay, well, God's plan is for me to die in 50 years. But since I'm not going to eat right, and since I'm not going to work out, I'm going to die in 20. No. That's not something I'm looking forward to. That's not something I'm going to rush. So yeah, we're on day 24. Imagine Lester getting 10 miles in every day, 10,000 plus. I mean, 10 miles, 20 plus thousand steps a day. I'm getting in 15 plus, a little bit over 15. I'm not crazy like Lester.
Hey. I enjoy this.
Yeah. He's not trying to get up there to Lester. I've given up because I just can't. I've got to work. I can't be out here all day. I've got to work. But my head off, he's doing an awesome. Yeah, he's doing an awesome job, and this should be an inspiration for you all, retirees. Don't get out there and kill yourself. But it's early morning. It's gorgeous out here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, what are you gonna do to get your life back? Good morning, Cardell. To get your sexy back. Don't you want to get your sexy back? When you was looking real sexy when you was in your 20s and your 30s, now you may be in your 40s and your 50s, and you see a little bit of weight. Who has a reunion that they're going to this year? Class reunion.
Oh my goodness.
This is what you should be doing, because your class reunion, they're gonna look at you like, hey, Cardell, what's going on? You sure look. Hey, Niecy, what's going on, girl? What you doing? You gonna reach one, teach one. I joined a high five club, and I'm actually working out 5 days a week. Well, man, you sure looking good, girl. Niecy, you got your sexy going on. That's what you want. That's what you want to hear. You want to hear that motivation. You guys, check out my shirt. Inspiration. Determination is what Lester and I are doing. Motivation. Yes, I hang this shirt up, and it's sitting right there in my closet. Every day, I go in my closet, I see it. That's inspiration. We are your accountability partners. We are your accountability partners, working out 5 days a week, hoping that you would join us. Niecy says, thank you, guys. I just did 15 minutes on the treadmill and on my way out now.
There you go.
4 more.
There you go.
Official days to work out before retirement. Oh, she's about to retire. Congratulations.
Or does that mean she's going to go to sleep?
So now, right. So now, Niecy, since you're about to retire, you're not going to have anything to do. You can do 20,000 steps like Lester. You can do 20,000 steps like Lester. Good morning, Donald.
No. Listen, once you retire,
we count on you, Niecy. We count on you. We're counting on you.
You retirees
like
have
Donald.
To look at
Donald,
doing nothing
retired.
Does not work.
Donald, Donald, listen to Lester.
You got to get up. If I can gain almost 50 pounds in less than a year or less than 2 years, let me tell you, you all got to get up and you got to get moving. That's the most important part about your life, is moving. You have to have a plan. On your to-do list, you should be the first part of your plan. Right on the top of your to-do list, your health is your wealth. Or you can say, my health is my wealth. That's the first thing that you're going to do. Now you see this to-do list. Write an action list. What actions are you going to take for everything that you want to do in your life? What are your actions? Because it's so important to take the correct actions in order to succeed. So under actions, make sure you write the word persistence, determination, dedication, inspiration. Write those things down.
Motivation.
Because these are the things you have to know in your life that you are going to do it. And then write yourself a result column. Yes, results. You have to have measurable results in the things that you want to do. If I can turn around and get out here and eat right, I can get out here and exercise. I can detox my body, because there's so many parasites that live inside of your body that you got to get rid of. If you have digestive issues, hey, drink the same tea that I'm drinking. You'll see the biggest difference in your life. You want to maintain energy in your life. Energy is everything, and everything is energy. How are you turning around and changing it? You have to change your vibrations of your life. You have to turn around to look at, what do you really want? Do you want to sit there and take the medicines in your lifetime and get more issues? Because that's the first thing that happens. When you say healthy eating is more expensive, which do you think is more expensive? That bottle of pills that cost you $200-$300, or that one little extra $2-$3 that you got to spend at the grocery store? You're going to spend that money. It's just how you're going to spend it. That's the most important part. How are you going to spend that money that can save your life? You want to participate in your own rescue. 86,400 seconds a day that you have to change your life. You have to do these things that change your life. Are you telling yourself, that major lie, that major alibi? Are you believing that you can change your life, that you're going to be a participant in your life? Are you the person that's sitting there laying around stating that I'm going to do it tomorrow? Show me whenever tomorrow comes up, because I have never seen that day in my lifetime. I went to the calendar, didn't find it. I woke up the next day and did not find tomorrow sitting on it. I want to see what your tomorrow is actually. Your life begins today. You got an actual opportunity today to walk down the block
with
where you
us.
live. Just
Joining the High
walk
Five Club.
down the block. Learn how to walk around the block if you have not done it. If you're sitting in your house and you don't want to get out there, ask yourself, what type of exercise can I do today? You probably have an old CD, or you have streaming television. You can find a way to exercise. You got to get up and do this thing. There are people out here right now in the same place and where I am. There are people who are walking. There are people who are jogging. There are people who are cycling. Some of you are the skaters that are listening to us, and you're going to get your skate in. Some of you are the danceaholics, and you want to get your dance in.
Or
whatever
golfers.
you do.
My golfing
Oh,
girl.
my goodness.
She golfs like 7 days a week.
JG will get out there and do that in a hot
she'll
moment.
do it for like 10 hours. Walk around 10 hours. It's like, okay, whatever it is that floats your boat, whatever it is that you love to do, get out there and do it, guys. You gotta stay moving. Good morning, Ann. Good morning, Ann. We're in the High Five Club, Ann. We're in Arizona, Ann. You know Lester Bailey. This is one of our skate buddies. Good morning, Delphine. Welcome back. High Five
If you don't
Club,
know,
guys.
hello, good morning.
Working out 5 days a week.
High Five Club.
Look at my shirt, guys. Look at my shirt. Let's see. Inspiration, determination, motivation. What are you doing? Join the High Five Club. High five, Lester. High five. Bam!
There you go.
High five.
For those of you all that are sitting at the desk,
yes.
My friend Mimi sits at a desk. She does, she lifts them legs to her stomach, to her chest every day. She squats every day. She does push-ups against the wall or the desk every day. So don't say because I'm at work, I cannot do it. If you missed your workout early, that you did not get up out of bed and do. You got out of bed. Hey, how many of you all have had some water this morning? Have had water every day? You need to drink water.
I've had water.
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, the importance of water. Water is so important. Before you even have that beautiful cup of coffee, before you go get your Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's, Starbucks coffee, water. And don't give me the excuse, I don't like the taste of water. Me and water don't get along.
It's over 50% of your body, ladies, gentlemen. It's over 50% of your body.
It makes me go to the bathroom all day long.
You should want to flush
your body.
Let me
help you out.
You should want to flush.
You got to get rid of stuff out of your system. You have toxins living in your system. You got to get rid of them. You got to start being more healthy. You have to participate in your own health, in your own wealth, in your own rescue. This is important for you. We love doing this. We start out like everybody else. I don't feel like getting up. I don't want to move.
My bed didn't want to let me go, y'all. My bed didn't want to let me go this morning. I'm like, baby, look, I got to go. No. I said, you got to let me go. You got to let me go. I got to go work out. Otherwise, I won't be here to sleep in this bed. How about that? Yeah.
Or I won't be able to get out of it because I can't move.
You got to make sure you stay active at least 12 to 13 hours a day. Moving up and down. Lester and I both have an Apple Watch. So we're your accountability partners in the morning. Your Apple Watch should be your accountability partners in the afternoon and in the evening. How many of you all have an Apple Watch? If you have an Apple Watch, that watch has told me one time, my Apple Watch told me, Sammy, stand up. I was on the plane. Then,
excuse me, sir. Excuse me, ma'am.
Let me stand up. So, yes, your watch is going to tell you, okay, it's time to move, because you're probably not going to realize that you didn't move. So, Lester
for hours.
Lester and I are your accountability partners in the morning, 5:30. We're here like clockwork. 5:30 every morning. That's Pacific time for you Chicagoans. And yes, we're going to pick on the Chicagoans because that's where Lester and I are from. That's Central time. You guys, we're going to be here at 7:30 your time. And then for Eastern time, that's for the New York, New Jersey, and Canada, our Canadian friends.
Toronto,
We're here
yes.
at 8:30 a.m. So we're still catching you early. Good morning. And see that? The lady actually blows her horn every time that she sees me in the morning. So guess what? We're your accountability partners. You probably can be, if you're getting out there walking, you probably can be somebody's accountability partner as well. They're going to see you and say, well, look at her.
Johnny
I'm
Ray.
Get out there. I'm going to get out there. So she's out here at 5:30 to 7. Well, I'm not going to get out that early. So I'll get out at 6:15 to 7. Or I'll get at 6:15 to 6:45. Whatever it is that works for you, whether it's biking, walking, jogging, whether it's dancing and whether it's skating, whatever it is that you want to do, just get out there and move. Your health is your
wealth.
Fitness is
my best friend
only way of life. Who's that?
My best friend is on here, John Ray. Let me tell you.
Good morning.
When we were both in high school, oh girl, we had that young, healthy, extra sexy life. Now it's funny. Now, John has always, you talking about working out, he's been in the gym, and we're talking, because of our advanced age of being 29. Oh,
you're 3 years older than me, huh? I'm 26, guys. I'm getting my sexy back at 26 years old.
because we've had, the challenges of life. You go through, the pains. Somebody may say that, their feet hurt, ankle hurt, chest hurt, arm hurt, blase, or they got a sickness or illness.
Right.
Neither one of us have ever given up on exercise.
We're
still exercising.
We're
still keeping our hearts, minds, and
bodies
strong. We're doing that purpose. You see, this lady that's actually in front of me, she's making sure the dog gets his exercise. Because the dog needed more exercise than she did. You all, if you have a dog, get out there and walk your dog.
Yep.
Get out there and let your dog exercise to move. Because if you teach laziness, that's what you do. The one thing that is about all of us is that we teach ourselves how not to do anything. I went through that thing of being lazy because I had been getting up. I had worked literally around the clock. There were some days where I truly worked the whole 24 hours.
Wow.
That is the most difficult thing to be at work for a true 24 hours. And I know you all think, oh, that's impossible. Nothing is impossible. Nothing you want in life is impossible. You gotta do it.
I am possible.
I am. So back to the water I asked you to drink. You have to get that 8 to 10 glasses of water in your body every day. So before you drink your coffee in the morning, get that in.
Water.
Before you have your pastry, get that in. Get your body motivated to move, to know that it's got to work optimal. You got to be able to bring it up to the level of which you want to live your life. If you're starving your life from anything, that means that purposely your body is not working right. I like how Kathy said, or mimicking Will Smith, your body is going to fight you. It's going to fight you because it doesn't want you to do it. It likes to live a comfortable life.
Yeah.
Your body wants to be comfortable.
It doesn't want
change. You got to change.
You got to change. How many of you all don't like change? I love change. Absolutely love it. It brings something exciting and different in my life. But back to the water, Lester. You guys, when you says 8 to 10 glasses, that sounds like a lot, don't it? It's actually not. Because guess what? One bottle of water. How many of you all drink bottled water? Literally the bottled water. That one bottle of water actually is 2 glasses. It's a 16 ounce. So if you drink one bottle of water in the morning, and then you drink 2 bottled waters throughout the day, just 2. And then, of course, you should always drink 1 glass of water before you go to bed at night. I know you don't want to jump up and go to the bathroom. We're talking about your health, right? Drink that water.
Tied off.
You drink 1 bottle of water at night. When you break it down like that, that's why you have to have a plan. Because if you don't plan to fail, you'll fail to plan. You have to plan. Because if you don't plan, everything's going to fall apart. Because you had no clue on what you was going to do, how you was going to do it, and when you was going to do it, and how was it going to work out. So you have to plan. So you drink 1 bottle of water in the morning. You drink 2 bottled waters throughout the day. I drink 4 throughout the day because, of course, Lester and I are in Arizona, and it's a bit hot here. You don't want to get dehydrated. So we
Especially
have to
right
drink
now.
our water. We don't want to get dehydrated. So we have to drink our water. So, yes, it's going to flush the system. Also, let me just share this with you. You know how you have a child. That child, when you feed them and when they drink, they pee and they do number 2, right? As they get older, they don't eat. When they eat, they don't go to the bathroom as much. When they eat, they go to the bathroom for drinking. As adults, some people only go to do number 2 once, if not twice, in a week's time. That is not good. That is not good. Every time that you eat, somebody put on here one time that they thought that going twice a week was normal. You guys, every time that you eat, try eating a salad 2 days in a row. I guarantee you're going to flush that system. I guarantee you're going to go to the bathroom more often. So, and we're going to just make this as pleasant as possible. When you drink your water, you flush the system with water. When you eat your vegetables, you flush the system with the food that you put in your body. They say that when you eat pork, literally, it stays in your body for 90 days. Can you imagine if you leave that pork sitting on your counter for 1 day, especially in this heat that Lester's not in? It's going to have maggots. It's in your body. That's why I stopped eating pork. So if you eat pork one time, wait 90 days before you eat it again. Let it flush through the system. But each time that you eat a meal, you should be going to the bathroom. You should be going to the bathroom. That tells you that your system is good. Now, if you don't, that means you're a little bit clogged. You can contact Lester 007 for his tea. You also have various different ways that you can flush the system. Lester's tea works, but we're not telling you that we want you that you have to get it. You choose whatever works for you. We're sharing healthy tips of what we have tried. So whatever it is that works, understand that in your eating habits, you have to flush the system, whether it's with using urinating or number 2. You have to. It's important. That's part of being healthy. That's part
your health is your wealth.
So eat 3 to 6 vegetables and fruit a day. I'm told that if you eat avocado, it actually cuts down on the sugar if you like fruit. So again, we're sharing this information with you because it's healthy. Now, I just learned something. I'm going to share this with you all. I just learned something yesterday. Who loves strawberries? Who loves... Oh, wait a minute. I'm about to drop all my stuff. Hold on. Who loves strawberries? I just found out that strawberries... a cup of strawberries... Let me read this. A cup of strawberries is only 46... Did they say 46? I think it said 46 calories. Did you guys hear me? A cup of strawberries, 46 calories. Now, look at what else strawberries is. A whole cup. Strawberries has 46 calories. It has 1% of total fat. 1%.
Hey, Ernest.
It has 0 cholesterol. It has 1.4 milligrams of sodium. And then it has potassium. It has 2.20 milligrams. Look, a cup of strawberries. I'm still talking about a cup of strawberries. It has 965 milligrams of protein. It has 2% of calcium. It has 4% of B6. It has 3% of iron. It has 94% of vitamin C. Who'd have known? Who'd have known that a cup of strawberries has 94% of vitamin C? It also has 4% of magnesium. It has 3% of vitamin E, and it has 3% of vitamin K. 1 cup of strawberries. I love me some strawberries. 46 calories. Now, if you try to eat a cup of strawberries a day, look at all of those vitamins that you're going to get. Again, we're just sharing this information with you because your health is your wealth in every aspect. Whether you're jogging, whether you're toning, whatever it is that you're doing. And sugar, it has 2% of sugar. 2% of sugar.
Well, you're diabetic.
But if you eat that avocado with it, you're going to make sure that you cut down on the sugars. Huh?
That's the avocado and strawberry. That's a different flavor.
Yeah, I
Listen, for you
eat
diabetics,
strawberries and cantaloupe.
Okay? For you diabetics out there, and trust me when I say this, fruit has a lot of sugars in it. You got to be able to check your levels. You may want that. I had to give a half a watermelon to a friend of mine. Even though I'm not even going, I can only have a slip. I can't have a lot. And I know that, yes, my A1C is manageable right now because I'm at 3.9. And that was far from the 18 I began with. My A1C was 18. You got to manage those sugars. I had a grape. I'm not talking about a bunch of them. I had 1 grape. I tasted the sugar inside of that, and my levels went crazy. If you're not sure whether you have diabetes or not, 1, always go get a blood test. Go to the doctor. You got to go to the doctor. Get a blood test. See what's going on in your system. Okay, that's first. Now, if you all find out that you have blurred vision at any point in time, that is a true sign of being diabetic. If you find yourself dehydrated in your lifetime, that's another sign of diabetes, because these are the things that hurt you. When you go to a doctor and you can't give up a vial of blood, that shows you that your system is wrong. Pay attention to the signs that in your body. Your health is your wealth. You got to pay attention to all of those little signs of your body, because if you don't get yourself back in order, nobody else can participate with you. You got to be strong enough to want to participate in your own rescue. You got to want something so bad that you don't want to look back and say, because my feet hurt, my ankle hurt, my this hurt, my that hurt.
Excuses.
Listen, Kathy and I hurt at times after working out. But the pain is more of a pleasure because we know that it has to be done.
No pain, no gain.
We can move it.
No pain, no gain.
We can move it. If you can't walk to the end of the block, that's your first clue. If you can't even put it in your mind to walk to the end of the block, I'm just talking about put that in your forefront of your mind. If you're not able to do that, that gives you something that you know that you have to strive for. You got to want to get out there and do it. Your health is important. When I say we talk about mind, body, and spirit. If you're a yoga artist, you know, especially meditation is important. You all practice at least 60 seconds out of your 86,400 seconds. Take 60 seconds out, 1 full minute, and meditate.
Somebody type in 86,400 seconds. Somebody put that in the comments. 86,400 seconds. Wow. That's a lot.
Kathy and I laugh about this doggone Apple Watch because it even tells you when to breathe. Could you imagine your watch telling you breathe? That's a meditative moment that it says that you are out of your tranquility of your mind, that you need to come back and de-stress yourself. Stress. Oh my goodness. If you want to see if you have high blood pressure is a true indication of stress. Yes, it is.
Walking reduces high blood pressure. Walking 15 to 30 minutes a day. reduces the risk of high blood pressure. You guys, this is awesome. Join us. Join the High Five Club.
Exercise 15 to 30 minutes a day.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes.
Don't sit up there and do. Yeah, you know, we laugh, we joke, but you all want to really see how healthy we are? Here's the answer to that question. We are doing this exercise while walking and talking to you. Walking and talking to you. And we're not doing this as a slow stroll by no stretch of the imagination. We are moving. My rate right now is 111. My heart rate is 111.
My BPM is 123. But I'm doing a brisk jog. A brisk jog.
Listen, I am
My
doing
hips
a
were hurting
very
yesterday, guys. My hips were hurting. That's because I'm stretching out. So my hips are
Yes.
hurting. But let me share something with you all. When you say you don't want you to hurt yourself, let me finish eating my carrot. When we say we don't want you to hurt yourself, tasty, tasty. What we mean is you have to make sure that you stretch before you start working out and after you finish working out. So here's what I did this morning. I want to share this with you. I stood in my room. I spread my legs left to right, right, left to right, just 3 feet. And then bend down. Try to put the palm of your hands on the floor. Literally. Stretch your feet 2 to 3 feet apart and stretch, put your hands, your palm of your hands on the floor. Now, when you do that, you should feel it all in the back of your thigh. You should feel it all in the back of your knee. You should feel it in your calves. You should feel it in your waistline. You should feel it in your arms. If you can't get your palm of your hands on the floor, just do the tips. But understand that as you do this each day, eventually you'll be able to get the palm of your hand to touch the floor. Then you walk it around with the tips of your hand. You walk it around to the left, very slowly, and then come back to the center, and then walk it around to the right. That's stretching. Come back to the center. Now try to take your hands and put the back of your hand on the floor that's past your feet. I know that may sound like it's hard, and it's not. It's not. As long as you stretch, and when you stretch, you should get better each day. You're doing it before you start walking. You have to warm the body up. So let me say it one more time. You stretch your feet from left to right about 2 to 3 feet. You lean down and you put the palm of your hands on the floor, just the palm of your hand. And you leave it there. Don't rock it, just leave it there. Then once you do that, let me go this way. Then once you do that, you're going to take your hands and walk it over to the left of your body. Leave it still stretched. Now you're stretching your sides, stretching those love handles. Then you walk it back over to in front of you, and then walk it over to the right. You're stretching the other side of your love handle. Okay? Then you come back to the center, the palm of the hand is on the floor, and then you actually turn your hand over where you see the back of your hand. Put the back of your hand on the floor and try to take it in between your legs past your feet. I'm telling you guys, that feels good. Before you actually start working, you have to warm the body up. And then I usually sit on the floor and I just stretch with my legs open. I stretch to the left, I stretch to the center, and I stretch to the right. Then I close my legs and touch the tips of my toes and hold it there. That is such a great stretch. And try to do that throughout the day. Like if you're at work, all you have to do is try to bring your knees up to your chest as far as you can. And then literally stretch your leg out. You're in the bathroom, you just finish up using the bathroom in the ladies' room, all you have to do is just stretch your leg. Stretch your leg all the way up as far as you can go. You will feel that stretch in the back of your thigh. I pulled my hamstring a year ago, almost a year and a half ago, and it is just getting back. Yeah, it is just getting back to where it's just a little bit sore. A year and a half ago. Why? Because I wasn't stretching every day like I know that I was supposed to. I wasn't stretching like I was supposed to. I started stretching, and guess what? I am almost there to 100% recovery. I am almost there to 100% recovery. So before, the same way when Leslie and I used to go skating in Chicago, what do? We stretched.
Stretch.
You know, when we were younger, we didn't do it. But as we got older, we have to stretch before we actually get out there and start skating. The same with working out. You have to stretch before you actually start working out. And then when you get done working out, Lester and I know for a fact when I get back, I'm going to tone.
Yes, I do.
After you tone, you got to get those muscles going. After that, you got to stretch. You don't want it to. How many of you all have had it where you lift a weight and then you didn't stretch after it and then you felt like a little pain in the back of your calf or a little pain in your arm? Yeah, you didn't stretch. You have to stretch. We don't want any more pain than what we already going to have from doing all this walking and working out. See, the birds are talking to us. So you want to make sure that you get that stretch in because we have to take care of our bodies, guys. We've got to take care of our bodies. Workout, toning, stretching, and eating healthy. I know that sounds boring, doesn't it? That sounds boring. But if you make it fun by joining the High Five Club, give me a high five, Lester. By joining the High Five Club, bam!
There you go.
Join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. We're your motivation. We're your inspiring accountability partners, motivational partners, whatever you want to call it. We're here. We're here. So we're going to make this fun. And then also your Apple Watch. See your Apple Watch? The Apple Watch is going to make it fun as well. It's going to make sure that you stand up. Make sure you know. Mine's actually made a comment. I put it on Facebook yesterday. It says, you did a great job yesterday by closing all your rings. Let's see if we can do it today. If that's not motivation for you, your Apple Watch is talking to you, just like we are. So yeah, go to that store. I think one of the things that is keeping Lester and I going is that we know for a fact.
We ain't got no good sense.
That we know for a fact that we are going to see results soon. Guys, it's day 24. Do you remember when we started out with day 1? I bet you guys thought, oh, they're not going to last a week. Oh, wait a minute. It's 2 weeks. Wait a minute. It's 3 weeks. Do you mean we're on 4 weeks? Yes, we're on 4 weeks. Yes, we are. Yeah. Wait till we get to day 100.
She's drinking you all. She's drinking that water. That water tastes a little bit like wine. I want you all to understand.
You guys,
we have a plan.
We have a plan. We have a plan. Yes, I say day 100. Lester says day 60. Whatever it is.
That was day 6.
But we're here. We are not going to give up. It may take some people some time. It may take them some time to say, okay, you know what? I just can't do
effort,
this.
And determination, persistence.
I just can't do this. But if you see us every day on here, you can say, okay, now wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Kathy looks good. Lester looks good. Okay, wait, I should have joined them because they're on day 45. And I should have joined. Yeah, we don't want you to be a shoulda, woulda, coulda. We don't want you to be that. We want you to join us now. We've got 9 members. 9. We'd like to have 20 by the end of June. So what does that mean? That means today, tomorrow, and then the next 5 days of June. We need to have 20 members in 6 days. Who gonna put a 1 in the comment? Who's going to put a 1 in the comment that says, yes, we're joining the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week? Lester and I, we're getting our health in. We understand our health. We're getting our workout in. We understand that our health is our wealth. Do you understand? Do you understand the importance? Because as I said before, and I'll say it again, I love me some Kathy Holiday. I am in love with me, and I am trying to get my sexy back. Yes. So we love ourselves. We are in love with ourselves. We're not being conceited. We just said that we actually want to get our health back to 100%. It may be at 80%. Maybe it's 70%. Whatever percentage it is, we want to get it back to 100, maybe 110. We want to be toned, no fat at all. No fat at all. And what we're going to do? We joined the High Five Club. We created the High Five Club of working out 5 days a week. 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Lester, what happened? I could barely hear you.
I wasn't saying anything. You.
Or just
All I had to do.
something. Okay, so yeah, work out 5 days a week. I thought I had lost you. 5 days a
Negative.
week. 5 days a week. What are you guys doing? You do
Oh,
know,
Kathy.
here's this lady again walking with her cane. That is awesome. If a lady can get out here and walk with her cane, you guys, we don't want you all to have a stroke or heart attack and then say, oh, let me get out here. We want to catch you before it gets that far. I don't wish that on anyone, but your health is your wealth. We're trying to get out here and catch everything before it actually starts. Join us on the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. Your health is your wealth. Fitness is the only way of life. There's no way around it. Good morning. There's no way around it. No matter which way you look at it, you got to get it in. Why not get it in with us? 5:30 in the morning to 7 o'clock. Good morning. Lester, go ahead.
How is it important to you to make sure that you do it?
Uh-oh.
Kathy talked about stretching.
Uh-huh.
When you're stretching your body, your back, you have to stretch your back. You have to stretch your legs. You have to stretch your arms. You have to stretch your shoulders. These are the things that are important to your life, because when you start talking about how you're stretching out, the importance of what you would do in order to make sure that you can move.
I'm motivated. I'm in a High Five
Flexibility
Club
is
working
so
out 5 days a week.
much
Monday through
important.
Friday.
You have to be flexible. Now, as for toning, this is one of the biggest things about toning.
Oh, good.
When you're looking at your legs, your thighs, when you're looking at your stomach, everything has to get back into a space. You remember when there was a time that you can take your waist, you can pinch your waist and almost get nothing on the side of it? Do you remember those days? And most of us have had that day that you can just kind of, right now, try to pinch your waist. I want you to pinch your waist and find out how much is actually on this side. If it's too much on the side when you're pinching your waist, that tells you that you need to get out and start exercising. That is an important thing, because your waist accounts for everything that's in your system. Everything sits down in your body on your waist. That's it. Because when you sit down, I don't want you to sit down and slump over. I want you to sit down. Hold your back up straight. Try to make sure that you're building a muscle. These are all muscles that you're building, heart, mind, body, and soul, because you have to get up and find out what that thing is in order to build up your strength. You have to be able to say, hey, I can do this. Now, as you're toning your body, when your back is toned, when you walk, don't walk with your head down. One, it's not safe to walk around with your head down. It is not safe at all. You have to be able to stand up and tell yourself that you can maintain a certain strength. So what are you going to do in order to walk? Look up. Hold your shoulders up. These are habits that we've gotten into that have torn down our body. When you're walking straight up, when you're not slumped over, you get energy. You get a major, major part of energy that changes everything in your life. I know traffic is a little heavy. You all may hear it in the background a lot. But you have to turn to look up how you're looking at yourself. Now, I always ask you, so when you're looking at yourself, go to the mirror. Try not to sneak up on that mirror. We know that you should be able to stand in front of that mirror and look at yourself and say, this is what I like, this is what I don't like. Have a plan to work out of what you want to see in your life, to change all of what that thing is. Kathy is almost louder than me, and I'm trying to get her.
Are we loud, Lester? I'm sorry. Okay, I'll be here. Join the club.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Bye. Okay. Hey, Lester. Sorry about that.
We're back. Anyway, when you're working out, you snug up to that mirror. Ask yourself, how do you look? Honestly answer yourself, how do you look? Again, I want you to take that pinch on your side. Take that pinch on your side See how tight that you're not. This is why we're going to tone. When she says exercise, when you're standing up there with your feet shoulder apart, put your hands in the air together. It's almost like clapping them together. You want to stretch as far to the left as you can. You want to stretch back to the middle. And then you want to stretch all the way to the other side. And I'm talking about a full stretch. Some of you all will yawn during that time because your body has been for that air and that oxygen that has been missing. You got to get that stretch. Now, you're going to take that same stretch back to the middle. You're going to lean backwards. And I mean, don't fall over. I want you to lean back. But you're stretching the upper half of your body. Believe it or not, when your hands are in the air, they're stretching your thighs. Your hamstring is attached to your behind muscles, your butt muscles. And you're stretching that when you lean back and then when you lean forward. Now, when you get ready to lean forward, I want you to bend your knees slightly and take that same stretch all the way down to the floor. Breathe. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You all don't understand that breathing is such a part of stretching. You have to breathe and everything because you're shorting your breath. That tells you that you're not as flexible as you used to be.
Right.
Yes, you can look at a child and the child can sit there on the floor, take their legs up to the back of their head and go to sleep. You try to take your legs back there, make sure you call 911 first. Because you may be in that position when they get there. Go ahead.
Sometimes when I just laying in the bed, let's say you just finished looking at TV and you're about to go to bed, just pull that leg up. Gotta touch your head. Right here. I can't get it there, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I can, but I try. And you'd be amazed at how good that feels on the back of your thigh, on your butt, and on your calves, and the back of your knee. Always feels good. And then hold it. Hold it, and then stretch the other. Hold it, and then stretch the other. And go back and forth. You don't have to do it about 3 or 4 times. It's just stretching right before you go to bed. You're not going to get any cramps while you're in the bed. Some people say they get cramps when they wake up in the morning or they wake up in the evening and in the middle of the day. Middle of the night. And they got cramp, water, and stretching. You guys, we're talking about everything that you can do for your health. Everything that you can do for your health. So what are you doing? We're going to share everything with you. As far as eating, as far as working out, as far as toning, as far as keeping your mind set, keeping the goals set, what's your plan? We're covering everything because we want you to know that you should, Lester, follow your dreams.
Wherever that they may lead.
Don't be distracted by less worthy
needs.
Shelter it. Nourish it. Help it to grow. Let your heart hold it down deep where dreams go. Follow your dreams. Pursue it with haste. Life is too precious, too fleeting to waste. Be faithful. Be loyal. And all your life through, the dreams that you follow will keep coming true. What are your dreams, guys? What are your dreams?
What are you bargaining with life for?
What are you bargaining with life? Let's see if we can do that, Lester. I think I got that one memorized. I bargained with life for a penny.
And life would pay no more. However,
I begged at evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is just an employer. He gives you what you ask. But once you pay the wages, you must bear the task. Good morning, Kathy. I work for a menial's hire. Only to learn dismay. So whatever wage I had asked for life would have willingly paid. Okay, so here Ernest says, that 90% of good health is eating right. Very true. You have to prep your food, stay healthy. Staying healthy is a job. Yes, it is. It's your 8-hour, 10-hour, however many hours a day it is. My side is tight with a six-pack at 60 years old. Well, all right now. Get some kudos out to Ernest.
Ernest.
What an inspiration. What an inspiration.
Ernest. Stop playing. I know how old you are, Ernest. Stop playing. I ain't gonna call you out.
Sounds like you just did.
Yeah, but I didn't say much on it. Listen, it's not this 90%. It is how you think. What you think. Thoughts of things. What are you thinking?
What do you think?
If you're using your thoughts are what accounts for everything that you want. If you believe you can do something, you can't do something, it's all in your thoughts. Your thoughts are the things that will help you out. What is your most dominating thought? Is your health the dominating thought? Do you think that your health is actually something that's important? If you don't think that it's important, what you eat, how you eat it, where you go to eat, that all starts out with that thought. Your thought is the most creative thing that you can have. So yes, it is important of the foods that you eat. Some of us think that junk food is an actual category. It really isn't. What is junk food for one may not be junk food for another. I know for me, I have to make sure that I eat right because I like being able to come out here and have this conversation with you. It is so important. Really, you are. Stop telling yourself, I cannot do it. Get rid of that stinking thinking.
Can't try, take it out of your vocabulary.
Take that mess out.
The word try. Somebody type in the comments, just do it. Just do it. No, I can't. Yeah, I fell off the bandwagon yesterday. I had some corn chips and some popcorn. Yeah, I did. But that's okay. Moderation. I hadn't had it for 3 days. I had my vegetables. I had my poetry. I had just vegetables one day, no meat at all. So what are you doing to get your health back? What are you doing? You got to do something. The same way you brush your teeth in the morning, the same way you take a shower, the same way you get dressed is the same way you should be getting your exercise in. The same way you should be eating healthy every day. It's part of your daily plan. It should be part of your daily regimen. No questions asked. Because fitness is the only way of life. It's the only way of life.
Measure your results. Ask yourself, really, do I like it? I love how Ernest says, I can pinch my side and guess what? It is tight. There is 1% of all of us that can say that. Most of us, and 1%. I told you, 1%. I had a Dunlap. I kept working out until the pants that I was wearing could actually fall off of my side. Now, we all remember when we were nice and thin, and then all of a sudden, then did not come in anymore. Then had left, got home, closed the door, and locked it. Now, you're looking at, well, what is your health? Kathy and I have been, how long have we been walking so far, Kathy?
24 days.
No, time-wise today.
Oh, let's see. We've been walking
because it's
an hour and a half. It's 6:55. We came home at 5:30. 5 more minutes to be an hour and a half.
All right, so you all we'll be closing it soon. What we want you all to really understand is that the importance of taking control of your life. Take control of your life. Once you start taking control of your life, your health, your wealth, all of it comes together. Like soap, water, and deodorant. One doesn't work without the other. We want to make sure your mind, body, and spirit work as one. Don't tell yourself anything other than what I can do. Give yourself the affirmations of I am great. I am wonderful. I am joy. I am happiness. I am beauty.
I am healthy.
I am healthy. I am wealthy. I
am determined. Here's my shirt, guys. I am inspired. I am determined. I am motivated. Woohoo! Yes.
Where are you in your life? What are you going to do for yourself today? That's the most important. What am I going to do for myself today? Am I number one on my list of things to do today?
Yes.
And if you're not, move yourself up. Because without you can do nothing. That means that God has given you the right to be in control of your life. Get in control. Be in control. Stay in control. Understand that you are to participate in your own rescue. So for those of you all, we really thank you for coming along with us. We have made some amazing strides in our lifetime, and we invite you to make sure you come on with us. Even though we're on at 5:30 in the morning Pacific Standard Time, for you all in Central Standard, that is 7:30, and for you all on Eastern Standard, that is 8:30. We're going to be here because we are dedicated and we love you so much. We love ourselves.
Yes.
And we're showing you that we're here for us. Are we walking for our health? Are we exercising for our health?
Heck
Do you think that
yeah.
we're here just for ourselves? Yes, we are.
But
So
we're here for you
fight for
also.
your life. This means
We're
war.
here for you also.
Win this
You're
battle.
accountability partner.
Win the war. All right.
You
So
are
until
our
next time.
accountability partners. Yes, you are. We want
So
you to
drink.
know that we are here for you. Good morning. We are here for you. And understand, guys, what this does. We are your accountability partners. There is about 6 or 7 people that I see every morning that we walk, Monday through Friday, 5:30 to 7-ish. We walk. Guess what? I'm motivating those people because they look and they say, hey, how you doing? Good to see you this morning. But guess what? When I'm not out here, they go, okay, wait, where'd she go? Where'd she go? If not just to say it's a motivation to see them out here, it's a motivation for them to see me because they're just waving. Hey, good to see you. How you doing? Okay.
There you go.
Sorry.
You're back.
Bad connection. So yeah, we're your accountability partners. We're going to beat this like a dead horse. We're going to beat this like a dead horse because we're not going to give up on you. Lester's not giving up on me, and I'm definitely not giving up on him. We're going to get out here because we want to add 3 to 7 years to our life. We want to add 3 to 7 years to our life. And in order to do that, we're working out. In order to do that, we're eating healthy. In order to do that, we're toning. You're going to see us. Chicago, when I get back, hopefully, y'all going to see a whole new person. They like, Kathy, you have that, love. Yeah, it's doing good. Yes, it is. You know how you guys always want to get those compliments. Girl, you wearing that dress. Oh, Leslie, man, you done lost this. You're looking good. Your muscles are toned. We like those compliments. We like to look good in our outfits. So how are we going to do that? The same way, like I said, ladies, we work on the outside. We do our hair, our eyebrows. We put our lipstick on. I don't wear makeup. I just wear lipstick. We put our lipstick on, and we put our nails on and get our pedicures. We do all of that. What about the inside? What about working on the inside out? Because even though we're beautifying our faces and our nails and our toes and getting our pedicures and massaging our feet and all that, what about getting that inside muscle to protrude on the outside? How are we going to do that? We got to lift those weights to tone the inside so it can then show on the outside. So yeah, I'm doing a brisk jog. I'm getting that blood rate going. I'm getting that blood to pump around that heart. So when I actually go back to my dad's house, I can go up those, which I didn't have a problem before, but I can go, like let's say you go to the whatever facilities you go to that actually has stairs, and you walk up those 17 stairs, you're not going to be out of breath. Give me another 17 to walk up. Let me walk up one more 17 because I'm getting that cardio in. I'm getting that cardio in. And in getting that cardio in, good morning, Cheryl. And getting that cardio in, we're saying, okay, I'm going to make sure that I'm not going to have a heart attack or a stroke anytime soon because I'm getting that cardio in. I'm making sure that those arteries are not going to be blocked because I'm getting that cardio in. and I'm eating healthy. Yeah, that junk food I had yesterday, it tastes so good for those 15 minutes. Oh my God, it was absolutely delicious. But I'm back on. I start my 24 hours. We don't want you to go 24 hours without junk food for 3, 4, 5, 6 days. If you can, high five to you. Thank you. High five to you. I did it for 72 hours. My next goal is to beat that 72. You gotta set a goal, guys. You gotta have a goal. You gotta have a plan to be able to reach that goal. So my plan is no junk food in the house. My plan is pack more food in my cooler so when I get frustrated, I can dig in that cooler because I ate my 2 apples and that was it. I didn't have any more food. So I got to pack my cooler. So you have to have a plan. I had water in there. You can't travel. Tell them, Lester, you can't travel in Arizona without water in your car.
Not at all.
Not at all. I remember my vehicle stopped when I first moved out here. I called AAA. They came and got me. And then the morning before they got here, they asked me, "It's okay, what's your location?" Told them where I was at. I was right off of the expressway. That term is used in Chicago, expressway. Out here in Arizona, it's called freeway. They say, "You mean the freeway?" No, expressway. So I told them I'm right off the freeway. And they said, "Okay, ma'am, do you have any water?" And I said, "Huh?" I had just moved here. I said, "What are you talking about?" No. Why is that important? I said, "Ma'am, do you have any water?" I said, "Sir, I do not have any water." He says, "Okay, we'll be there in 2 minutes." You guys, I felt like a queen. I felt so special. I says, "Oh, okay." What they say out here in Arizona is don't leave the house without water because you can get dehydrated quickly. So I felt like a queen because you know how long AAA can take to go. Now I was in Chicago and it took in the cold. It took them 45 minutes to get there. I'm freezing my little butt off. But out here in Arizona, they took 2 minutes and they were there. They put me at the top priority because accidents of freeways out here is 65 miles an hour. So yeah, they needed to get me off of the freeway and give me some water. That made me top priority. Why is the water important? Because you'll get dehydrated out here. And we guys, as Lester has shared, water is very important. Your body consists of over 50 to 75% of water. So if you don't put it back in there, guess what? Your mouth goes dry. It turns white. Your side where your kidney is going to start hurting. We don't want that. So drink 1 bottled water in the morning, 2 during the day, possibly 3, and 1 at night. And you guys, if you do that, that's 1 step closer to your health, to getting living a better, healthier life. You guys got to do it. You guys got to do it. There's no way around it. Yes, I said you have to do it. That's something you have to do. No way around it. If you want to add 3 to 17 years to your life, if you want to stay out of that hospital, if you want to stay off of medication, you have to, I'm going to say you have to join the High Five Club. You gotta join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. Toning 5 days a week. Eating healthy 5 to 6 days a week. How about that? We'll give you 1 day of eating not as healthy. 1 day. Good morning, Vanessa. High fivers. Thank you, Vanessa. So guys, put a 1 in the comment if you want to join the High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. Yes, Lester and I are gonna beat this like a dead horse. Yes, we are. Because we care about your health. We care about your health. We care about you actually working out and adding 3 to 7 years to your life. We care about you actually reducing the risk of diabetes. We care about you actually reducing the risk of high blood pressure. We care about you because it adds cognitive performance to your life. We care about you because it changes your mood. We care about you because it helps with Alzheimer's disease. Guys, I could go on. I've shared this. It's in the feed. 9 advantages of working out 15 to 30 minutes a day. Lester, how many seconds is in a day? How many seconds did you say?
86,400 seconds a day. You have to take. You got chances to take your health back.
We got chances. Now, Lester and I does this all in one walk. We walk an hour and a half. We're about to shut it down. We're gonna end it with now I'm in the voice, Lester, but we walk an hour and a half. We don't expect you to do that for an hour and a half. We do. If you can, fine, walk with us. If you can't, just get 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day. I don't know how many that calculates to. I don't know if Lester knows. It may be 3,000 to 5,000 seconds. You got 86,000. And we only want you to give 3 to 5,000. 3 to 5,000 out of 86,000. That leaves you with 81,400 seconds left in the day to do whatever your little heart desires. Whatever you want. 15 minutes, guys. If you can't give 15 minutes to 30 minutes to your health, as I said, I love me some Kathy. I'm going to get my sexy back. I'm not trying. I'm going to get my sexy back with, see my t-shirt? With inspiring people, inspiring myself, being determined, and actually being motivated to get my sexy back, to add years to my life. So you guys, thank you for joining us today. We're going to end it with a very powerful poem entitled, Now I Am the Voice. We say these poems with you so you are inspired and motivated. So yeah, let's motivate. Now, I am the voice.
Talk to me.
Lester,
Okay.
you there?
Now I am the voice.
I am the voice.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Lead, yes.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Now I am the voice. I
Now
will
I'm the
lead
voice.
and not follow.
Lead, not follow. I will believe.
Believe
and
not doubt. I will create, and not destroy.
I am a force for good.
I'm a voice for good, Evan.
No,
Set a new standard.
I am a leader. Defy the odds. Set a new standard.
Set a new standard.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up.
Step up. Step up. One more
Step
time.
up.
Now I am the voice.
I am the voice. I will lead.
I will lead and not follow.
I will believe
and not doubt.
I will
create and not destroy. I am
a force
a leader.
for good.
Define.
I am a leader. I am a leader. I'm a force for good. I am a leader. Defy the odds. Set a new standard. Step up.
Step up.
Step up, guys. Be a leader.
All right, Joel.
We'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Bye for now.
Kathy?
Yes. High five.
All right. Bye-bye, all. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for coming in, everyone. Bye, Vanessa.
Bye-bye.
Good morning, Facebook friends and family. Day 28. Day 28 of Your Health is Your Wealth. Rise and shine. May tag a couple people in. Good morning. Yes, it is day 28. We're almost at day 30, guys. We're almost at day 30 of Your Health is Your Wealth. Let me tag a couple more people in. What are you doing? What are you doing to add 3 to 7 years to your life? What are you doing to add 3 to 7 years to your life by working out 15 to 30 minutes a day? That's all, guys. By working out 15 to 20 minutes a day is going to add 3 to 7 years to your life. Good morning, Susie. Good morning. Good morning, Mr. Bailey. Let me bring you in. Okay, Lester, it went away. Why does it keep, there it is. I say, what? It's adding you.
Good
Susie says she
morning.
needs to.
Good morning.
Good morning. Susie says she needs to move where we live.
Come on, we got
Well,
plenty of
Susie,
room for you.
It's only 75 degrees right now, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
And good morning, Susan. You got one of our accountability partners.
Yes. How's that ankle feeling, Susie?
How's that ankle feeling? I know.
Listen, are you
one
getting
time,
any exercise in?
well, she can't if she says
She can
that
get
it's
other
just
exercise in.
that it
She can't get
hurts.
walking.
Right, right. Can't do any exercise as far as that foot. But yeah, you can do. I know. I don't know what I was watching yesterday where they said that the ankle was hurting or the lower part was sore, so they worked on the upper part. And then if the upper part
Mhm.
got sore, he worked on the lower part. So you can do something. She says, not too bad. Oh, her ankle's not too doing bad this morning. Yeah, guys,
There you go.
God, it's so peaceful. You know that saying where they say the early bird catches the worm? This is definitely Lester catching the worm. It's no one out here. Man, I would love to be out here at 5 o'clock instead of 5:30. Oh,
There's nothing stopping you. I'll come on at 5:30. I promise you, I'll be on
yeah,
at 5:30.
5 o'clock.
I said you can be there at 5 o'clock. I will not stop you. Everybody will be thinking I'm coming in late. I will be in on time.
Susie said, I keep praying over it. That's right. I'll keep you in my prayers as well, Susie.
Amen. And so will I.
My prayers as well. You guys, it was hard for me this morning. It was hard for me this morning because I went to the wing place.
Oh, Native Grill.
I had some wings and a salad and some water and some.
It's 5:34. Mm-hmm.
I was stuffed, and I went to bed stuffed. I went over to a friend of mine's house, and we sat and chatted for a minute, and I was just miserable. But I was so hungry because all I had all day was an apple. I'm like, man.
What do we say about that?
I know, but you get to move it around, and then, I had other stuff going on with the house in Illinois, and oh my goodness. I said, wow. I was dog tired. When somebody's flying down the street. I was dog tired. I was frustrated. I was stuffed. And man, I went to sleep miserable. And I jumped up and I said, oh my, I used to get up at 4:30.
Go on now.
Oh.
Talk to her. Make her feel good. Make her feel good.
Thank you. It was a struggle. I think I jumped up. It was 5 o'clock. I was like, oh no. So yeah, guys, we are determined. We are determined. To be your accountability partners faithfully, Monday through Friday, 5:30. Excuse me. You guys convince Lester to come on at 5 o'clock because you guys in Chicago, it's only 7 o'clock, and in Toronto, it'll be 8 o'clock. So it's late for you guys. So convince Lester to get up at 5. We can start at 5.
Oh, I do. I get up at 5.
Start at 5. See this breeze? No. I love this breeze. Yeah. And the sun's not up quite. Well, it's trying to come.
No, it ain't. Let me get you a picture of this sun. Susie, just bear with me a second here.
Look at that cloud.
You see that? No, this is where it really looks like. You don't see nothing over there. I know that the sun is coming up.
Yeah, it's coming up. And see that cloud? Your finger's in the way.
See? Oh, sorry about that. Let me tell you. See that? Me and the sun. See, that's how we act. See, when you say get up early, see that sun? It said I ain't showing up yet. It ain't time for me to get up.
Susie said, "Oh my God, I'm so jealous." She loved the videos. Yeah, Susie. You know what? When I was out last night, the stars. Lester, I'm pretty sure. I think we talked about this before. Chicago does not have a star in the cloud. Not one.
You can't see them.
Oh my God, they have gorgeous, beautiful, like so many stars in the sky. Yes. And they actually have beautiful clouds. So yeah, it's just so many beautiful advantages of moving to Arizona. You just got so many different advantages. But yeah, they got
Stop that. Susie over there packing her bags. Susie telling her and her mama and her baby, she like telling the little one, saying, "Hey, you got to, mama going, you going, and mama going. Everybody
We'll
getting out
leave
of
the light
here."
on for you. We'll leave the light
Listen,
on for you.
this
Beautiful
is
clouds.
it is so much more fun. It's great to be able to appreciate life.
You better believe it. You guys,
Listen,
your health is your wealth. So don't you
high
want to
five.
high five? Don't you want to be here to be able to enjoy it? Wouldn't you like to add 3 to 7 years to your life to be able to enjoy this beautiful view every morning? Every morning. Look how peaceful it is. Oh, she's got a big old dog over there, but at least it's on a chain. But look how peaceful it is. The early bird catches the worm. She said, maybe I'll drive down for the weekend. It wouldn't be a drive down for the weekend. It'd almost take you
Yeah, because it would
26,
take you
28
more than a
hours to
weekend.
get here, right? It's going to take you an hour and a half to actually get here.
Hour and a half.
I mean, a day and a half, excuse me.
Shoot.
Ooh, Lord, day and a half. Because, Susie, I drove from Illinois, and I did it in 2 days. I did it in, I stayed overnight one night, and it took me exactly 23 hours. But I did it. I was driving. I mean, I was rolling. But, yeah, I think I put the first night, 12, 13, 14. I drove for the first night for 15 hours. 15 hours I drove. And then the next day, I think I drove for like 8. So yeah, it wasn't bad either. It wasn't bad. What Lester and I was thinking about doing if we come to Canada, or when we come to Canada, driving RV. We drive an RV, we can take our time getting there. So yeah, that would be the coolest thing. But we'll have to talk more about that. But my dream is to have my RV. That's my dream, to have my RV. And to have my RV, or to purchase my RV, I want to be able to be here to live, to be able to enjoy it. I know I had one guy I talked to him about why is he selling his RV, and he said because of his health. He said his health is dwindled, and he can't do it anymore. I don't want to get to that stage, so you got to start out now because you don't want to get to that stage. There was another young lady, her and her husband. I talked to this guy, Lester. He had a beautiful RV right down in Aachen, and he said that he got his RV. He bought a Mercedes-Benz RV. Man, that RV was pretty nice, charcoal gray, and he said that he got it for a steal. They usually run about $100,000, and he got it for a steal because his neighbor down the street, husband, got ill and then just dropped dead, passed away quickly. And she said she didn't want it, so she sold it to him almost half the price. So good morning, Kathy. So yeah, so you guys, if you want to add 7 or 10 years to your life, you want to enjoy maybe, traveling. That's my goal. I'd like to travel and in my RV. If I want to do that, guess what I have to do? I have to make sure I take care of me and actually work out. Whether it's jogging, walking, biking, whatever it is, you want to make sure that you work out 15 to 30 minutes a day. And we're here. We're your accountability partners, working out 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. Today, guys, is Wednesday, day 28. Listen, we got 2 more days before we're at day 30. Give me a high five.
I thought we were at day 98. Wait a minute. Give me a second here. Come on. Ready? There you go.
Day 28, guys. One more time.
Trying to get one more time. There you go.
High five, guys. Join the High Five Club. Put a 1 in the comment. If you want to join the High Five Club, working out 15 to 30 minutes a day. Lester and I are on here about an hour and a half. What a beautiful sunrise. Look at those gorgeous clouds. Look at those gorgeous clouds. Yeah, we live in a...
Goodness gracious.
There's no way I would ever move back to Chicago. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Because you can't walk outside in Chicago like this 12
Let me pause a second.
months a year. You can't do it.
I want you all
It's too cold.
to see this. And I know I need to pick up my steps. I got 2, 3
beautiful.
people who every time they see me, they're like, yeah, he's on time.
Accountability, guys. We're consistent.
goodness.
We're determined. What are you doing? Are you consistent
What?
with your health? Are you determined to be healthy? Are you motivated? Are you inspired? We're your accountability partners. We are here for you. Where are you at? We can't see you. Where are you at? And if you want to join us, join the High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. If you want to work out 2 days, that's fine. 3 days, that's fine. Start out, baby steps. We don't want you to hurt yourself, so baby steps. But yeah, give us some emojis. Let us know that you're there. Give us some emojis. Let them know that you have joined the High Five Club. Because we're here. We are going to be your accountability partners when it comes to day 6. We are on day 28. How powerful is that? We're on day 28. And on day 28, good morning, Mr. Gordon. So, how are you doing?
Good morning, Mr. Gordon. So
We're on day 28 of working out.
we're on day 98. We're almost at 100. I don't know. You say I only have to do 100 days.
You guys left us trying to get away with not doing 100 days. We're on day 28. How powerful is that? We started out with day 1, and we're on day 28. 28! And you guys still haven't joined. Put a 1 in the comment, guys, because I love me some Kathy Holiday. So I'm going to take care of Kathy Holiday. I'm going to add 3 to 7 years to Kathy Holiday's life.
Healthier years.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to make sure that I reduce the risk of diabetes, reduce the risk of high blood pressure. I'm going to make sure that I have cognitive performance. I am making sure that my heart rate is pumped. I'm getting a little jog in, a little brisk jog in. Yes, I'm breathing a little hard. I'm going to be sweating. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Because you want to make sure that, I want to make sure that, Lester want to make sure that we're going to be around for some days. We're going to make sure that, yes, we are not going to be having to take all this type of medication. I have a girlfriend that said that she had to take her medication a month. A month is $1,200. A month. Who can afford that? Who can afford that? Who? Now, I hope that's not one medication. But who can afford actually paying $1,200 a month for medication? I know I can't. And even if I could, I don't want to. Even if I could, I don't want to. So you have to start early, guys. You got to start early by joining the High Five Club with Lester and I, working out 5 days a week. You got to start. Start today. We've given you 27 days to get up and start today to join us. It's 27. We're on day 28. We've given you 27 days to join us. We're on day 28 of working out 5 days a week. I'm feeling good. Besides last night eating that overstuff in my overstuff. We just talked about this lesson, didn't we? We just talked about your eyes is bigger than your stomach. And I was so hungry, I ate everything. That salad was delicious, though. Ooh, that salad was delicious. Yeah.
Yeah, that salad was delicious. I blew my 24 hours worth of no junk.
Did you?
I had the wings, right?
Uh-huh.
I had the wings, and I had a few. We're talking less than a handful of French fries. Listen, I got home, and my body told me, don't you ever, ever do that again. It says, I do not like any oily food ever again. And I'm like, but I only had a few wings. And, we're only talking, ladies and gentlemen, the small wings. Wingettes, some people actually call them. Wing beans. Call it however. I only had 6 of them suckers.
Good morning,
and then
Queen
I had
Gabby.
less than a handful of fries. Hey, good morning, Queen Gabby.
Okay, Lester, so does that mean we're not going to the 46 wings anymore on Tuesday?
No, I won't be there for a minute. My body said, look, if you're going to do that again, I'm going to show you why not to. And you know
Are
how we
those
have a
wings
hard
fried
head?
or baked?
Those
Are
are
they?
fried.
They fried. Okay.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I have to find a new meal. But what happens is that you all listen to your bodies. Your body knows what it wants and knows what it doesn't want. And sometimes when you're having your Oreo cookies, your pastries, your
No,
Little Debbie's,
they just
your
sound
French
so good.
fries,
Good morning, Kathy. That
when you are
sounds so
having all
good.
those things, your body knows what it wants and it knows what it doesn't want. If I were to turn around today and have one little simple cookie, my body would crave the next cookie because it's sugar,
Yes.
and sugar is a form of a drug, just
So
in case
yes,
you all
thank
have
you,
not
Lester.
figured that out. But my body would turn around and say, oh, I can have another one, I can have another one. I know the things that I cannot eat. I am not confused about that. I know that I have a yearning for certain things because I've been eating it all my life. But I know what I don't need. And I, have to make sure I take care of myself. I had a little sliver one day of watermelon. After I had that, my whole body says, that's too much sugar for your system. Now, I know you all saying, but that's in fruit. I cannot do that. That's not one of the things that I can do. And for you all, if you got away with sugar, no sugar for, we'll just say 48 hours. I wanted to say 24. Absolutely no sugar.
You're
Your
putting too much
system will
pressure
start
on them.
reacting to that. I know,
You're putting
I
too
have
much
to.
pressure on
I got to.
them.
You all would be surprised. I sat up there last year about this time, and Kathy was over in my house, and I had tried to eat a grape, just a simple grape, one grape, and I found out how much sugar is in that one grape. Yes, natural sugars are a whole lot better for you than just regular table sugar, but regular table sugar is better than that processed sugar. When you look at processed sugars, if you cannot pronounce them, stop putting it into
Or
your
don't know
system.
the definition.
Oh my goodness. You all have to understand the reason why you exercise, and especially every day, a little bit every day, 10 to 15 minutes. You don't have to go for an extended walk, extended jog, extended run. You don't have to go to the gym and act like you're trying to win a prize. All you have to do is get up every day and say, my health is my wealth. That's on your
Yes.
to-do list. My
Yes.
health is my wealth. I love myself. So you have to show your body that you love it. You have to not
Right.
just look in the mirror and say it. You have to show up. You got to show up in anything that you
Show
really
up and
want in
show
your
out.
lifetime. It is so important that you do. We fight all the time about the things that are good for us. Kathy just said, look at the price of medicine. And yet you'll go to the store and say, this costs too much for me to
Yep.
buy.
Yep.
What's your choice? Either you go get the healthier product or you go to the pharmacy and they give you this medicine. Oh, don't forget, they got a medicine for the medicine that you
For the
just had.
medicine.
And then
Right.
another one. Your health is your wealth. Welcome to Your Health is Your Wealth with Kathy and Lester.
High
I
five
have
club.
to welcome you to High Five Club.
High five club.
The reason that we're doing this is for our health. The reason that we're doing this is for your health. Take control of your health. Believe in yourself more than somebody else. You must participate in your own rescue. How about that? How are you participating in your own rescue of your life? When you look back and you say to yourself, I'm a little bit thicker than I want to be. How are you going to show up in your life to make that change? Yes, we got to make that change. It takes 39 days to form a new habit. It also takes 39 days to
29,
lose
guys.
a habit.
We're on 28. Excuse me. We're on 28. 11 more days.
See,
11 more
so you're
days.
counting the way I like. Skip a number or two. When you got up this morning, did you tell yourself I'm going to do something extra for myself? Or when you woke up this morning, did you tell yourself the same old lie and alibi? The reason that you can't do it, or the lie, I'm going to do it that non-calendar day called tomorrow. Which do you actually look at and say to yourself, hey, this is important for me to do. I can do this. I will do this. You're not sitting around and believing what you cannot do. You got to believe in yourself when everybody else doesn't. You have to get out there and start. When you looked into that mirror of your life, what did it look back at you and ask you? Did that mirror of your life ask you, to lay here a little while longer? That bed that wrapped you up in a nice little cover, it was a little chilly for you, and you wrapped up real good in that cover, and you said, oh, I can stay here a few more minutes. See, I think of that every morning.
Yeah.
I'm going to lay here a few more minutes.
I'm going to get him.
But
I'm going to get him, guys. If he's not here, I'm going to go get him.
Oh, Lord. Listen, if I don't see Kathy on this feed at 5:31, I send her a message. Where are you?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
5:31. Why am I talking about I don't waited all day? I gave her a few minutes, a moment, really, to say, hey, make this change. Where are you? You got to be able to do that for yourself.
Gotta show up.
How are you showing up? How are you taking back your health? Last night, when I had that food, even though I had my salad, don't get me wrong. When I had my little fried chicken, my little French fries, I had to go home.
Stop beating yourself up. Moderation. Stop beating yourself up.
Oh, no. I didn't beat myself up. I went and turned around and changed how my stomach felt. I detoxed that stuff out of me because I found out that I did not feel pleasant. I knew I needed to make a change. Every one of us know that we need to make a change in our life by doing something. What is that change that you're going to make? How are you going to do that? What's the most important part? What part of your body are you working on? Now, walking for me is everything. That means I'm working my chest, I'm working my heart, I'm working my sides, because when I walk, I hold my stomach in. And let me tell you, after 10 miles of walking and holding your stomach in, your stomach is really tight. Because that's a muscle that you have to work on. Every day we have to work on a new muscle. What's that muscle that you're working on? Are you working on your hips? Are you working on your legs or your thighs, your legs? Are you just pounding your feet? You got to get in there and do something. I told you, if you can pinch your side, well, and it don't come out to the inch pinch, it comes out to the, oh Lord, how much more do I have to go? Go. Don't stop just because it's bigger than you want. You do more. That's how you work it out. Because it took us time to get to be the way we are. Every ounce that we have on our body, it took us time to get every one of those ounces. If you weren't born with those ounces, guess what? And I love when people tell me I'm big bone. I ain't never seen a big bone skeleton in my lifetime. But I have seen people who are born a little thicker than others. Now, when I was born, I weighed 1 pound, 8 ounces. That was my weight when I was born. I was a premature child, and I was born small. Now, of course, I bloomed up to 213 pounds, which turns around and tells you that I had a long way of going to change my life. How are you going to change your life? Because I don't want you to step on the scale. I want you to take a picture of yourself, of course, and I want you to measure your inches. What type of inches do you have? Yeah, you stay off the scale because the scale lies to you. Muscle weighs much more than fat. Much more than fat. It's just that sometimes it's hard to tell the difference because sometimes that muscle is hiding underneath a lot of fat. And that's crazy because you don't see it. When you start working out, you start losing those inches. You start to seeing the difference. When you go into your closet, if you got your fat clothes on and you know that you need to go buy some new fat clothes, stop. Turn around, take a step out of your house and start walking. Start doing something that's cheap. When you can't walk to the end of the block, the first couple times you go out there, keep going out. You'll get to the end of that block. Your next thing you find out that you'll go further than you thought that you could ever. That's because you never stopped. We always want to stop because it seems so hard. Kathy gets out here on a regular basis. And Kathy says, sometimes my ankles hurt. Sometimes my knees hurt. Sometimes this hurts. But do you see her stopping?
No.
For 90 minutes, she fights through the pain of whatever is stopping her. It's called temporary defeat, because as your muscles build, they get stronger. They don't hurt. They don't hurt nowhere near the way that they used to. Come on now. How are you showing up in your life? What's important? This is a high five club. High five. If you want to be a part of a healthier life, a healthier mindset, join the High Five Club. I'm about to change the name again.
Put the one in the comment.
Put the one in the comment.
Join
Show up, show out.
Show out.
Join us.
Show out.
You know, you are welcome. Kathy and I are your hosts. Kathy and I are your coaches. In order to do something, you need a good coach, a good mentor. Mr. Gordon So is our greatest coach, our greatest mentor. And we follow.
Amazing.
We follow what he asks. We don't follow with question. We say, if he stated it, we believe it, we're going to do it. When you're doing it, guess what? Oh my goodness. I had a pair of pants on one day that my stomach pushed those pants out. I did not need a belt. I didn't need no assistance. Actually, I needed a little larger pair of pants. Now, today, those same pants sit around my ankles. Look, I tried to put them on without a belt, and they dropped straight to the floor. And I'm so happy about that.
Yay!
Wow, that's a yay. I look at it. Your health and your wealth are combined, mind, body, and spirit. How are you showing up to make sure that you remain not just looking good on the outside, but how you look on the inside? Remember that, Kathy, how we look on the outside versus the inside?
Yes. So, ladies, we actually are trying to beautify ourselves from the outside. I don't have my lipstick on today.
Me
Said
either.
I wasn't going to put it
then
on.
again, I don't wear them.
Good morning, Sasha. So, ladies, and some men, you go out, whether it's an actor, you beautify yourself on the outside. We want you to work on yourself the same way you do on the outside. We want you to work on yourself on the inside. Yes, we let our hair down. We put on our mascara. We put on our lipstick. We put on our eyeshadow. Then we put on our foundation and our makeup. We put all of that on. Then we do our nails. We get a manicure. All working on the outside. If your insides are what we ate yesterday, which was fried chicken wings.
Junk.
Yeah, you are what you eat, guys. So just imagine if you didn't fix yourself up on the outside. I'm not saying you look terrible, but if you didn't, good morning. If you didn't fix yourself up on the outside, you wouldn't be as pretty, you're still pretty or handsome, as you were if you didn't fix yourself up and put the makeup on. You guys are seeing me in raw right now. This is me. Deal with it. I'm always raw. I just put some lipstick. I don't wear makeup, but I want you to be able to see me and actually what I look like. Good morning. So that's motivation for you. That lady comes past every single day, motivating me. And I'm hoping when she sees me and blows the horn and she's waving like she's all excited, I'm hoping that that's going to motivate her. It may take 30 days for her to say, okay, wait, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start walking. She's not saying she's going to join the High Five Club, but she's just going to start walking. You guys, we're motivating people every day, even when you're walking. But you want to work on your insides. You work on your insides, then it's going to start showing on the outside with everything that you're doing on the outside. So you got to make sure that your insides catches up to what you're looking at like on the outside. So yeah, fix it up on the outside. Look as gorgeous. Look as gorgeous as you can. But we want to make sure that your insides is going to be working so you can be gorgeous on the inside. You may not see it. You won't see it in the beginning. But your body overall is going to be thanking you. Your body overall is going to be thanking you. All this junk that they have, and I'm not talking about junk food, the stuff that they actually put in our foods nowadays. We have to stop this eating this processed food. We have to try to just do. I'm trying to grow my own garden. I am. I'm trying to grow my own garden. This sun out here, Lester, is killing it though. The sun is killing my garden. But
we're gonna have to find a new shade for your garden. That's all.
Yeah, the shade that I have is not enough shade. So I'm thinking about putting a table over. I don't know. But yeah, so you guys, we gotta work out 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day. You gotta work out. You have to. There's no way around it. Fitness is the only way of life. Give us some emojis if you agree. Put a 1 in the comment to join the High Five Club. Guys, we got 12 members. We got 12 members in 28 days. What if we get another 12 members in 15 days? We're making our mark because we said we wanted to have, I think we said we wanted to have 15 members by the end of June. We've got 2 more days. So we have 5 more people that needs to put a 1 in that comment. Come on, guys, let us reach that goal. You got to have a goal in life. You have to plan because what is it saying? I always mess up saying, if you plan to fail, you fail to plan.
No.
If you plan to fail, you fail to plan. So you've got to plan.
If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
That's what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, just reverse.
You have to make sure that you plan. You have to make sure that you have a goal. You have to make sure that you have a goal. We have a goal. We need 5 more people by day 30. We're on 28, guys. We're on 28. Day 28. Guess what? 2 more days, and it's almost the weekend. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I am looking forward to my 2 days of rest. Yes, I am. So what are you guys doing? Are you looking forward to the weekend? Not looking forward to the weekend because you don't have to go to work. Looking forward to the weekend because you don't have to work out. That's different. That's different. Go ahead, Lester.
You know my Canadian friends, they're looking for the weekend because, of course,
that Monday.
Canada Day is that Monday.
Right.
So you are, when you really want to turn around and get yourself in shape for at least, the Canada Day, because somebody out here, and it may not only be me, are going to eat some junk. How about that? We know you're going to eat some junk. Now, for those of you all that want to help Kathy out, she likes Oreo cookies. Eat the cookie for Kathy.
Yes. Enjoy
Patricia
it,
Lynn
guys.
Stokes.
Enjoy it.
All right. Patricia Lynn Stokes, good morning. He was all right. Patricia Lynn Stokes, you haven't had it. So that means you and Lily Alex, well, Lily can eat basically what she wants because she at least works out now. What are you all going to do for your life that's going to be that really special thing that you have to have? When you have that solid body, what were you doing when you had that solid frame? Remember going out and you should dance all night long and you would be like, oh, I can do this all night. And you kept working on every part of your body because you like to dance. Dancing is still a great form of exercise.
Yes, it is.
Kathy and I used to love roller skating.
Yes.
I mean,
love it.
you put a rink and you put a rink and some wheels by us, we're going to be out there showing off because we still think that's important. What are you doing? What type of exercises are you doing? And are you doing at least 15 to 30 minutes a day?
Yes.
15 to 30 minutes.
That's
I know it sounds like there's a lot, but hey, if there's 60 minutes in an hour and you still have a 24-hour day, that means that guess what? You had time to take a little bit of your day, a quarter of an hour, a half hour of your entire day. That's all you had to do to maintain great health. Ooh-wee. You got to keep working on yourself every day. You have to work on your mind. What are you reading? What do you have to work on your mind? How are you meditating? Are you meditating for at least a minute? What are you doing to show up in your life? Are you a high five? Yes, 5 high. What is it? High five club member?
High five club member. High five.
I'm about to change it again. Are you a high five club member?
High five.
Are you really trying to get your health back, or are you just listening and thinking one day it's going to come? It doesn't come. This is not the Jetsons. The Jetsons used to go out there he would watch on TV himself exercising. Is that what you think is going to help? No. It's called getting on the floor. If you had to start out with that one sit-up, one push-up, one crunch, one leg lift, one whatever exercise, do it. Our friend Mimi, and Mimi, yes, we're calling you out. I haven't seen you a couple of days. We're talking about exercising at your desk to be able to do leg lifts, just in a chair. You don't even have to get up out that chair. But when you do get out that chair, how about a few squats?
Yep.
And before you sit down, lean against the desk and do a couple push-ups. That's a desk exercise that you can do, because you have to keep building those muscles up. If you ever had a problem getting up out of a chair, oh my goodness. Or how about you get on the floor and you are looking for somebody help me. I'm down.
I can't get up.
Man down. I can't get up.
I tell you one thing, guys. I don't know, Les, you can share if this has happened with you, but in doing this walking, hour and a half a day, stretching and toning, doing my leg lifts, I'm in pain as I'm doing it. But one thing that I find is that by me doing the stretching and the working out, when you're sitting for a long period of time, I'm not sore when I get up. I'm not sore when I get up. So guys, this has so many benefits of working out. I took care of a signing yesterday, and this gentleman was 80 years old. 80 years old. He did a squat at 80, guys. So when I share these stories with you, me being a notary, I'm crossing the street, so I have to make sure there's no vehicles coming. When me being a notary, it motivates me whether it's good or bad. So it motivates me when I see that one of my signers have bad health, because it tells me, okay, Kat, you have to eat better and you have to work out. Then when I see one of my signers actually have good health, I'm like, okay, that's the way I want to be. So it motivates me in both ways to get out here. We're your accountability partners. We are your accountability partners, hoping, wishing, praying that you join the High Five Club for your health. For your health. Bam! Yeah. High Five Club, guys. I want to see you guys walking down the street high-fiving people. Say, yeah, high five. I'm joining the High Five Club. Go ahead and high five some people all around the world. High five, saying that you're enjoying the High Five Club. Reach one, teach one, guys. Reach one, teach one. Share how you have changed your world, changed your life, because you've joined the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. How you know for a fact, you may not see anything yet, but you know for a fact that yes, change is coming. And I love change. You cannot fight change, guys, whether it's in your health, whether it's in your finances, no matter what the change is, you cannot fight it, because you have set a goal. You have planned. So when you set the goal, make baby steps, moderation, and you will get where you want to go. Because guess what? You should not let anyone stop you from getting to your goal. No one's more important to stop you from getting to your goal. Get rid of all those negative people. Get rid of all those negative people. I have gotten rid of so many negative people in my life. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not going to deal. What does Gordon say, Lester? He said the 5 people that are around you should be lifting you up. If they're not lifting you up, you need to X them out. Get them out. Now, you don't have to X them out completely. But what I've done is I've toned down how many times a week I talk to that person. I've toned down how many people those people that's negative, we don't talk to you often. Matter of fact, maybe once a month. And it's not a long time that you talk, because you don't need to be around negative people. Positive people, or let it go. And that's the way that you're going to reach your goal. Because guess what? When you're talking to a negative person, they're going to say, oh, no, you can't make that goal. And how you going? That's too big. And instead of having a positive person around you, like Lester and myself, saying, oh, well, you know what? You can reach that goal. Just take baby steps. Don't be discouraged. We're going to encourage you. We're going to encourage you that, yes, go at your pace, but know that the light is at the end of the tunnel. The light is at the end of the tunnel. You're actually going to reach that goal. Now, maybe you put the goal too high as far as the timeline. Let's say that you say, I want to make $1 million in a year. Let's not put that much pressure on you. Whatever your goal is, let's not put that much pressure on you. Say, okay, well, I want to reach a certain weight when I get to day 90. That's too much pressure if you're talking about 30 pounds. That's too much pressure. Because guess what? Putting the wrong timeline on something can discourage you. It can discourage you. So you want to make sure, like I didn't even put a timeline on how much weight I wanted to lose. I just want to be healthy. The weight's gonna come off. I'm just excited when I see it coming off. Can you imagine how excited you're gonna be when you see the inches come off? Lester and I are out here an hour and a half. An hour to an hour and a half, 5 days a week. You can't tell me that weight's not gonna come off. And then we're trying to eat healthier. Don't say that I'm just gonna try to eat healthy. You're trying to eat healthier. So yeah, you're going to fall off the bandwagon, if you will. You're going to, but guess what? It's okay. It's okay that you fall off. Long as you try to get that salad in every day, try to get that kale and that spinach in every day, whether it's in a smoothie, drink your smoothie, not eat it. Well, you know what? I made a smoothie and I made mine too thick, so I had to eat it with a spoon. So it depends on however you want to make your smoothie. Make your smoothie to get that vegetable and that fruits in a day. Get that in. Then guess what? It's actually working on the inside with your body, with all of the cardio that you're getting in, with all of the toning that you're getting in. I know it may sound like a lot. In the end, I think I get a total of an hour and 45 minutes of workout because I then go and lift my weights. I then go and do sit-ups. Now, my stomach is killing me, but guess what? I don't see it going down. I want that six-pack. I don't see it. I'm not going to be discouraged, though. I'm still going to get on that bench, and I'm still going to do my crunches. Eventually, it's going to come. It's called moderation. Eventually, it's going to come. It's called baby steps. It's called baby steps. You know how when you go to the hairdresser, ladies, we know we like to have our hair all nice and neat. When you go to the hairdresser, guess what happens? She washes your hair. It's going to take about an hour. Depends on how good your hairdresser is. It's going to take about an hour, 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours to get your hair where you want it to be. So that's 3 hours of fixing your hair. On your head, just your hair. Whereas when it comes to an entire body, oh yeah, it's going to take more than 3 hours, guys. It's going to take more than 28 days. I know from reading that they said in 90 days, you should see your transformation. If you're doing what Lester and I are doing, hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes, Lester gets 2 hours, almost 2.5 a day, 5 days a week. We should see a transformation in 90 days. We're on day 28, guys. You guys are 28 days short of joining us. We only got 62 days to go. Lester didn't hear that, though. I don't want Lester to hear that. I didn't say that. Guys, I didn't say that. Did you hear me say that? No, I didn't say that. We're your accountability partners. You guys got to encourage Lester. You got to encourage him. Now, understand, when you get to the weight that you want, we won't have to do an hour and a half every day.
Oh, I can stop now.
We can do a half hour, but we have to get that 15 to 30 minutes in because I'm not trying to disappear. So I'm going to get to the weight that I want and then maybe not walk as long, which you guys, all of you guys are not on here with us that long anyway because you have to go to work. But we may only be out here for a half hour because we've had people that join the club, and then we can get out here, Lester, Bailey, a little bit later, maybe like at 6, or we work out when we have the dust storms. We'll work out at the house only a half hour. If we do that, because we're not trying to disappear, I'm not trying to lose 50 pounds. No, I'm not trying to be thin. I don't like it. You know, I'm just too tall to be a skinny. And I'm not trying to buy a whole nother wardrobe. Look at those clouds in the back. Wow. So yeah, join us, guys. High Five Club. High Five Club. Put a 1 in the comment. Join us, because your health is your wealth. You want to make sure you understand that you're not going to stuff your body like a dumpster. You're not going to stuff your body like a dumpster. Fitness is the only way of life. The only way. Let's do that poem, follow your dream.
All right.
Guys, you gotta follow your dreams. My dream is to lose a couple pounds. My dream is to be healthy. So follow your dreams.
Wherever that they may lead.
Don't be distracted by less worthy needs. Good morning, Patricia and Lily Alex. Shelter it.
Good morning, you are.
Nourish it. Help it to grow.
It to grow.
Let your heart hold
Let
it.
your heart hold it
Deep
down
where dreams go.
Dreams go.
Follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams.
Pursue it with haste.
Pursue them with haste.
Life is
too precious, too fleeting
to waste.
Be
faithful.
Be loyal.
And all your life. The dreams.
May the dreams that you follow
will keep
coming true.
What are you dreaming, guys? High five. Bam. High five, guys. I want you guys to go over the entire world high-fiving people. High five. Meaning that you're working out. Meaning that your health is your wealth. Meaning that you're not stuffing food in your body like a dumpster. High five. Go around the entire world high-fiving people. I've joined the High Five Club. If you want to join us in secret, you don't want to put a 1 in the comment. That's okay. We just want to keep up with how many members that we have. Go around the world high-fiving people. High five. Yeah. Because my health. Good morning, Ruben. Good morning.
Wow.
That's one of our good skaters in Chicago, guys. Ruben is one of our great skaters. Join the High Five Club, Ruben. We're working out 5 days a week. High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day. We're out here for an hour and a half for you guys. Working out 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day is going to reduce your risk of high blood pressure. It's going to reduce your risk of diabetes. It's going to help with Alzheimer's disease. It's going to help your digestive system. It's going to help your mood. Lester and I are out here. Even though we're in 2 different neighborhoods, it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous out here. So it relaxes the mind. You have all this good nature out here, and it relaxes the mind. It makes you, put you in a good mood. It actually helps with your cognitive performance. It actually adds strength to your legs, tones. So yeah, working out actually helps with so many, it's 9 advantages. 9 advantages of working out 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day. 9 advantages. What are you guys waiting on? What are you guys waiting on? We're working out 5 days a week. 5 days a week. We're on day 28, guys. We're almost at 30. For those of you that have been with us for the entire 28 days, oh my God. When I first started out, day one, I'm like, oh my God, I gotta be here now because people are watching and they are saying, you can do it, Kathy, you can do it. You may have some naysayers out there. They say, no, she'll quit soon. No, we're not quitting because we're your accountability partners. We are here to motivate you. Lester is motivating me and I am motivating him. That's a pretty plant.
I'm telling you.
So yeah.
And it's not even cannabis.
Right. Join us for the High Five Club. So Lester and I took care of it. We were talking yesterday, and I took care of Asani late night the day before. And we're talking about how you can actually train your children. Tammy was on here yesterday saying that we must not have kids. She has to get her child up in the morning. And your child doesn't do what you say. Your child, well, they should, but they don't. But they should do They usually do what they see you do. So I took care of a signing and for this couple, and the child for 20 to 30 minutes, 16-month-old, would not stop crying. Would not stop crying. Now, I'm trying to explain these documents to them, and the child was screaming at the top of his lungs. This was 9:30 at night, guys. 9:30 at night. So here's the thing and they just let him sit there and cry. How many of you all have went to the grocery store trying to shop for your food, and there's a child in the basket, and the mother's just letting them cry? I didn't come to the store to listen to a child cry. You should have control over that child, especially when we're signing legal documents. Well, they had no control. So here's what they did. To try to get him to be quiet, they went in the closet and they got a bag of Doritos. They got a bag of Cheez-Its, the little bitty bag of Cheez-Its, Nabisco Cheez-Its, and then they got a big thing of cake and set him over on the side. He ate it, guys. 16 months. And he ate it. He may have been, let's say he was 2 years old. He was walking good. So I'm like, you guys, I wanted to tell them about health. I wanted to share with them that your health is your wealth. What are you doing? Why are you starting this baby at 2 years old? Why are you starting this baby out with junk food? I know my mom, back in the day when I was a shorty, she could just look at me across the room and I would be scared. Look at me across the room and I would be frightened. So it's obvious that the way that people are raising their child nowadays can use a little work. But I'm sharing this story with you because at night I had a migraine headache. A migraine headache because that child, I'm not used to being around all that noise. And that child screaming at the top of her lungs just really got to me. I had to cough louder than the child. And they thought that was okay. They thought that was okay. So, and then they gave him junk food to shut him up. And then to top it off, they ended it with some pop. He's 2 years old. Why are they giving this child pop? Why are they giving this child soda? Why? Good morning, Mimi. Good morning. Why are they giving this child soda? So, child, what do you do? This is just me. I would have told that the notary, let me go take care of the child because it's 9:30 at night. Why is a 2-year-old up at 9:30 at night? The children need to get their rest. I didn't even see 8 o'clock when I was, 7, 8, 9 years old. I didn't even see 8 o'clock. I tried, but my mom said he wasn't having it. Patricia says the child is like her tummy hurts or coming down from her sugar rush. But she hadn't got the sugar rush yet. She hadn't got it, and he hadn't got it. He was screaming at the top of his lungs, and they gave him all that. But here's the thing, Patricia. Why would they give him that when it's time for him to go to sleep? He's not going to be sleepy. And I understand what he was sleepy. He wanted someone to put him to sleep. But had he been asleep already, they put him in the bed at 7:30 like he was supposed to, and you wonder why our children don't want to get up in the morning because you're not putting the bed early enough. But my whole point in sharing the story is the children, they do what you do. They do what they see you do. There is no way I would be giving a 2-year-old junk food and giving them soda. Soda is too much acid for a 2-year-old. She said, Lily Alex is up past 10 o'clock. We're in the same schedule. I don't make her sleep. Good morning. She said, good morning, Sergeant. She says, I don't make her sleep at 9. Handling business with my mom. Will have a great day. Mimi, you have a great day as well. So, yeah.
You too, Mimi.
I don't know if, she got up past 10. My mom had me in the bed by 8. There was no questions asked. And I was knocked out. I didn't want to go, but I was knocked out. But you cannot be feeding your child this junk food anytime, especially not at nighttime. Especially not at nighttime. Have a great day. especially not at nighttime. But the whole point of the spoon is they're up too late. You're not feeding the food, the right food, and you're giving them soda. Yeah, but no sugar. That's great, Patricia. My parents totally different than my first two. Well, you know what? You have to learn. Good morning. You have to learn from your mistakes. I'm learning from my mistakes every day. Lester and I learned that, okay, we may not go back to that chicken wing place tomorrow. I mean, next Tuesday that we went to, because we learned that this wasn't good for the body. It was weighing down too much. You have to understand whatever it is that you're doing and the body does not agree with it, you have to change. So if it's not working out for you, you have to change it. You're the only one that can change it. It's only your health that you're trying to fix. What are you doing? I think that a child should not be able to tell you what they want to do when they want to do it. Does Grant tell you that, Lester, or do you tell him?
We already know the answer to that
Right,
question.
right. Good morning. Good morning.
Your health is your wealth. Hello, everybody. Welcome
She's
to
waving
Your
at
Health
you,
is Your
ma'am.
Wealth.
Ma'am? Oh. I think she got her radio in her ear. You have a good day. Sorry, Lester.
Welcome to Your Health is Your Wealth, everybody, with Kathy and Lester.
Yes.
There were some good tips that we talk about. First of all, I always state that you have to have your water in the morning. How many of you all began your day with at least one glass of water? This is important. Now, Kathy was alluding to rest. How about a good sleep? And what does
Yeah.
that good sleep look like? When we were kids, especially when I was a child, I never got the chance to see the times on the clock, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2 in the morning. I didn't even know that it existed. I heard about it was 24 hours in a day, but most of them I was asleep. How are you turning around and resting in your life? Are you getting a good rest? Now, we say in the book of Think and Grow Rich, your dominating thoughts are what stays in your subconscious mind. Whatever that you're thinking of just before you go to bed, you have to make sure that it's a great, pleasant thought. Because if not, you'll wake up with those same thoughts. Sometimes you'll go to sleep, you'll talk, and you'll turn most of that sleep, but you're not getting a good rest. Getting good rest in your life is really, really important. That really starts out, your health is your wealth. That starts out more important than anything else. So when you get up, we ask you to make sure, of course, you get you some water. You get yourself a good breakfast.
Good morning,
I
Kelly.
remember a time where I learned about not missing a meal. I was going on to the job one day, and I had to be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning. I want you all to understand this. I had to be at work
He doesn't want to
at
get
4
up,
o'clock in
guys.
the morning.
That's why he doesn't want to get up.
So I get a call on my phone to not come to the station, but to stop by this train derailment. So I go by this train derailment, and of course, there were 15 cars laying out there because it was a long train, and it also was a passenger train, and people were hurt on the train. Now, mind you, I had not had breakfast. It is 4 o'clock in the morning. When I got off of work at 10 p.m. that evening, we're talking about I had not had breakfast, I had not had lunch, I had not had dinner, I had not had a snack, nothing. If I would have at least started out my day with at least having one good meal, my breakfast meal, that meant that I could have had more energy, because by 10 o'clock, yes, I know it was a long day, but I may have not been totally worn out. You got to start out your body by nurturing it and putting in the right nutrition. Are you taking your vitamins? This is, it's really important to make sure that you take vitamins.
Calcium.
Because medicines turn around and take out a lot of the vitamins that you should have had in your body. Medicines will do that to you.
Really?
This
I
is
didn't
one of
know
the
that.
reasons. Yes, this is one of the reasons why I always say detox your body. This is why I drink a tea every day. because I've learned the importance of getting bad stuff out of your system, but putting in better good stuff. We talk about going to the store and making sure when you go to the store, you buy healthier products because they're cheaper than the medicines that you have to take. Now, Kathy
That's
alluded
expensive.
way back early in this conversation. She's walking to get her stomach down, to get her six-pack. I want you all to know I have 2 six-packs, one on each side. I had to learn how to start exercising to work on getting rid of it. Because once I thought it was a keg, now it's got down to a double six-pack. How are you, you know,
Stop it.
what are you doing to get your body back the way that you want to see it? Now, it's funny because we talked about we want to see that, but there's a process to it. You got to go look in that mirror. Oh, my goodness.
Go.
You got to start wanting
go.
to lose some type of weight. Now, of course, in 28 days of walking, I have lost 28 ounces because I lose an ounce a day. No. And that comes out to 1-point-something pounds. I want you all to really get this. It doesn't matter what it takes for you to lose any type of weight. You have to do something. You've got to have an action. Oh my goodness, action, and no matter what. In the book of the rag picker, they talked about action. Remember that, Kelly? What are your actions in what you've done? The rag picker.
Oh, never heard of
Og
that.
McDino book.
Oh,
Og
okay.
McDino. You all got to look back and say that I can do something extra in my life. When Kathy said, who are the 5 friends that you hang out with? And of course, we know who they used to be because I've studied it enough times who my 5 best friends were. And most of them were hurting me because they were named sugar than that, a lot more sugar, and please give me some more sugar. I was doing that much inside of my system. So I know I needed to make a change. Because I was that once overweight, I made a change. I know that I was a diabetic, I made a change. I knew that I had high blood pressure, I made a change. What changes are you making in your life that are making a difference? You know, when you get up and you start saying that I can do this. When we get up early morning, and it's always that early morning, and Kathy gets crazy because she thinks that I want to get up even earlier than I'm getting up right now. Now, I know that there are certain sacrifices that you must do. Getting up this early in the morning at 5 o'clock for me and making sure that I get out and show up and show out. That's something that I want to do. I do not have to do that. But when you want to show up in your life, you got to make certain sacrifices.
Yes.
When we're talking about that 15 to 30 minutes a day, yes, it's a sacrifice, but it's worth it.
And it's for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. It's for your
Look at
health,
what
not
you really
ours.
want to look like.
Your health.
Participate in your own rescue.
Yes.
You know, you can encourage someone else to want to go outside and work out or to want to be inside and work. You can encourage them, but you cannot make them participate in their own rescue. They have to want to do something. Because if you set it up in your mind that you don't want to do something, or you want to bury your head in the sand, or just get your feet stuck in that mud, that is your choice. That's what happens. Each one of us have a choice to do the things that we know that we want and we have to do in our lifetime. Some of us read more. Some of us write and we experience our creativity. Some of us actually participate in the things that we really want to do. Because if you want to do a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, guess what? That's your choice.
And you're going to work day and night for it. You're going to work day and night for it. Yes.
Oh, you got to turn around and look at what that thing is. How do you want to participate in that growing? Because everything is a growing process.
Good morning,
We
Judy.
talk about how little it is.
From New
But
York.
really, it's a growing process. How are you growing up? How are you showing up in your own life?
Yeah.
Really. It's not easy, but it wasn't meant to be easy. It was not meant to be easy. There's supposed to be certain challenges. Oh my goodness.
High to rise, guys. Gotta think high to rise. Good morning, Judy. We're out here in Arizona. You're in New York. I hope you're enjoying New York. We're doing We're working out 5 days a week. Join the High Five Club. Put a 1 in the comment. You want to join the High Five Club. We're working out 5 days a week. 5 days a week. Let's high five, Lester. High five. Bam. High five.
There you go.
We want you guys
High
to walk
five.
around the entire United States, high-fiving people saying, yeah, my health is my wealth. I'm going to work out 5 days a week. I'm going to work out 5 days a week because my health is my wealth. And fitness is the only way of life. The only way of life. We're going to stop stuffing our dump. Yeah, we're going to try that again. We're going to stop stuffing our bodies like a dumpster. It's okay if you fall off the bandwagon. It's okay. You have a goal. That's like saying when you have a goal with your business. I have mobile notary 24/7. I notarize documents 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Whenever you need me, I'm there. Whether it's a nursing home, whether it's a hospital, whether it's a hospice, whether it's a vehicle title, whatever notarization it is that you need, I'm there to notarize the document. Now, my goal is to be that millionaire. Have I made mistakes along the way? Yes. Did I learn from my mistakes? Yes. So if you're going to actually have a goal, you have to plan. If you don't plan, you will fail. So set a goal, whether it's high or not, that's okay. Don't get discouraged when you make your mistakes. Don't get discouraged because in the end, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Believe. What does it say, Lester? Believe you will achieve. Ink it. Think it.
Yes. If you can think it, you can ink it, you can achieve it.
Yes. And you have to believe. No, if you don't have belief in yourself, if you do not believe that you can reach that goal, who else is going to believe you? So whatever your goal is, guys, your health is your wealth. That's why I put a capital Y when I put it in the feed. Your health is your wealth. It's not anybody else's. So if you don't want to be healthy, then you won't be healthy. It has nothing to do with anybody else. But Lester and I are here as your accountability partner, encouraging you, inspiring you, motivating you to understand that working out 15 to 30 minutes a day, how is that going to add to your life? How is that going to add to your life? It's going to reduce the risk of high blood pressure. It's going to reduce the risk of diabetes. You guys, you're going to add 3 to 7 years to your life. Look it up. Look it up. It's going to help with your digestive system. It's going to help with your cognitive performance. You guys, it's gorgeous out here. Let me show you. It's gorgeous out here. You think I'm mad about anything? It helps with your mood. It helps with your mood. Look how calm Lester is. He's just walking and pacing, just as calm. He's not mad at anything. He's not mad at anyone. He's not upset. This helps with your mood. It also helps with your digestive system, your cognitive performance. You guys, it's just too many things, 9 things that it helps with. And all you have to do is get a brisk walk in 15 minutes to 30 minutes a day. So join us. High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. I'm sorry. Lester won't do 5 a.m. 5:30 a.m. and 7 o'clock. Hour and a half, we're with you guys to motivate and inspire you. Because
So say this after me. Say this after me. If you want a thing bad enough, to go out and fight for it.
Go out and fight for it. To work day and night.
To work day and night for it. To give up your time, your peace, and your sleep for it. And if all you dream and scheme about, and life seems useless and worthless without it, if you gladly sweat for it, and fret for it, and plan for it, and lose all your terror for the opposition of it, if you simply go after the thing that you want, with all your capacity, strength and sagacity, faith, hope, and confidence, and you spurn for tenacity. If neither cold, poverty, famine, or gout, sickness or pain, and body or brain can keep you away from the thing that you want. If you're dogged and grimmed by it, and you beseech and you beset it, with the help of God, you will get it.
Gotta have
You
the
all
faith,
have
guys.
to know.
Gotta have the faith.
Have the faith. Believe in yourself. Take the steps that are necessary to make sure that you can do the things that you want in your life. You are now that person. You are in charge of your life. Look at your list. Your list should have your name, and it should have your health is your wealth. My health is my wealth. You have to say, I'm going to do it even though that it seems hard. I'm going to do it because it is necessary. I'm going to do it because I love myself. I love the person that I am. When I looked back a couple of days ago, or last week on television, there is a woman by the name of Hurricane Hawkins. Hurricane Hawkins is now 103 years old. She started out running when she was 100 years of age. Could you imagine you're starting out running when you're 100 years of age, but yet you're still living? And she is now living and running. She ran a 100-yard dash. Do you understand me? A 100-yard dash. How many of you all today, right now, can say you can go out there and run that 100-yard dash?
Without look, Lester, without passing out.
Without passing out. She didn't kiss the ground when she was over it. Listen, guys, you don't know where you're going to be in your life and at what age you're going to be there. If you can turn around and exercise to get 3 to 5 more years of life and make sure it's a healthy life, not just a life that you got 3 more years to lay down on a bed, to have bed sores all over you. You have to live a healthier life. That's why you're doing this. When we want to show our strength, you have to want to show that you can be strong. That's why we ask you to exercise 15 to 30 minutes a day. Whether it's walking, whether it's sitting up in the house, inside of your house, and you're doing the push-ups, the sit-ups, you know, the lunges.
Whether it's at the mall,
whether you're stretching.
Go to the mall. Run around.
It doesn't matter where you are.
Leave your purse in the car.
What you do is get up and do it. You know, this is a lot of fun. You know, we talk about the things we know that we should need. We talk about, you know, my friend Ben and Jerry. We talk about Kelly's little girl, little Debbie. We talk about zingers. We talk about Kathy's friend that she's neglecting in her house. Oreos. And for Patricia Lynn Stokes, the box of Oreos. You know, all of that stuff goes in really nice and smooth. But you got to work to let it go. You got to get out there and work a little bit harder to let go of those things that were slowing you down. And yes, that's all they were doing, was slowing you down. It's called temporary defeat. You have to put in your subconscious mind. You tell yourself that every day, I'm going to work out. Guess what? If you keep telling yourself that every day, your auto-suggestive mind goes into your subconscious mind and tells you what is necessary, that it believes that you have to get out and do for it, to be strong, to be that person that you really want to be. If you give yourself negative thoughts about exercise, you give yourself negative thoughts about people, you give yourself negative thoughts about anything, that shows up in your subconscious mind and it stays there. You have to feed yourself. Yourself has to be fed good things in order for you to receive what you really want.
Daily.
What do you want to receive?
Yes.
Where do you want to see yourself in your life? What do you want to see yourself at day 100? Where do you want to see yourself 6 months from now? Where do you want to see yourself in 1 year? You have to vision it. You have to envision it. You have to actually script it out in your head. You have to make a plan for it. Then make an action plan for it. And then a result plan. So that way you know that you are achieving your goal. Don't sit back and say, I'm going to. I'm going to doesn't mean anything. Do it first. Then tell the world what you're doing.
Somebody type in the comments, just do it. Just do it. Yeah. I like that poem, Les. I'm going to have to memorize that one.
That's a lot of practice, man.
That's a long one. Yeah, that's a long one. That's a long one. Kelly,
I beg with life for a penny.
I bargain with life for a penny. And life would pay no more. Good morning. However, I begged at evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is just an employer. He gives you what you ask. But once you set the wages, why you must bear that tax. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn this man, that whatever wage I had asked for life, Life
Life
would have willingly
willingly
paid.
paid.
Good morning. So, guys, what are you asking for life? Are you asking?
You gonna leave me out here?
High
You gonna leave me out here like this?
Damn. High five. High five. What are you guys asking for life? Are you bargaining with life for a penny? Are you bargaining with life just for $1? What are you bargaining for? What are you bargaining for?
I can tell you right now, I'm a billionaire in training.
There you go.
That's part of my.
There you go.
A
Join
healthier,
the billionaire
wealthier
club. Join the billionaire
healthier
club.
look. You know, you got to see yourself wanting a lot more. So when you start begging for life for that thing that you know that you want, that thing on
Bargaining
that
with
scale,
life.
when you go to that scale and you say, okay, this is what I want to look like. My fat clothes. I'm giving all of my fat clothes away. I'm giving, that T-shirt. Remember the jogging suit that you had to disguise your body because you didn't want everybody to know that you had gained a pound. For you fellas out there that look semi-pregnant, and you know what I'm talking about.
Wait, Leslie, what about the women that are not pregnant, but they look like they're pregnant? Have you ever? I did that
yes,
one
I
time,
made that
guys.
mistake.
I said,
did too.
when are you
Lord.
expecting? And she
Oh,
said,
Jesus.
I'm not pregnant. I'm like, God, I just had to pick myself up off the floor. That's just
Listen,
terrible.
they had to scrape me off the floor with an SOS pad. I looked at this woman. I worked with her as a police officer.
Uh-huh.
And I mean, her stomach held high.
Have a good day,
And she
Patricia.
had an exorbitant stomach. And I was like, oh. And I looked at her, I don't know if I could have felt any lower than a snake's belly underground. I was like, oh, my.
Yeah.
And I swore to myself that I would never, ever look at somebody like that again. And I can see her face because I know I wasn't the first person that told her that. I know I wasn't because she wasn't surprised by my comment. But the question of it is how many of you all look like that and you want to stay like that? That's the problem. Do you want to look like that and stay like that? And if so, God bless you. You can do what you want to do because you have made the choice in your life. You have made that choice. So when someone comes up to you and they give you that embarrassing question, it's because they're looking at you how you want to be seen.
When are you
How
expecting?
do you want to be seen?
When are you expecting?
Oh, my God.
And she's not pregnant. Terrible guy.
Or he is not
Or
pregnant.
he is not pregnant.
Right. That same look goes on us too, fellas. We have to turn around and get our sexy back. If you look at yourself and that's your sexy, hey, let me not.
You have yourself a good day.
Let me not turn around and tell anybody that that's not how you see yourself. But if you get discouraged about the way that you're looking at yourself, hey, make that change. Michael Jackson said it. And for those of you who all don't know, Michael Jackson passed away. His birthday, the anniversary of his birthday was a couple of days ago.
Was
and
it?
yes, yes. And what was your favorite Michael Jackson song? Let's calm this back down. What was your favorite Michael Jackson song? Because I know that he had many of them. In fact, let me ask that of everybody in the group. What was your favorite Michael Jackson song? And I don't just mean ABC or what was that? Feeling Be Alone. Got it, baby. So maybe you'll be all alone.
I know a lot of people are probably going to say Thriller.
Oh,
he got
Thriller
so
was
many.
one
I
of
don't
my
even
favorites.
know. Yeah, Thriller's one of my favorites. Especially the video.
Billie Jean,
Oh, I
Off the
love the
Wall.
video. Yeah.
There was so many stuff. And one of the funniest things about Michael was only 5'10". Now, mind you would have thought he was a lot taller than that. Michael was also
so
thin.
slim. Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. He worked out all of the time. If you ever want to see some of the best entertainers, for those of you women who love Beyonce, Beyonce gets out there and works out hard.
And she has 2 3-inch heels on. Imagine that.
Okay. I got some gym shoes on. I'm ready to take them off.
Right.
You got to do it because you look at, for Beyonce, her health is her wealth. It's not just the music. It's not just the music. She can turn around and sing at home. Do you understand? She doesn't have to go out on stage. But she goes out on stage and she works it. She entertains you. Could you imagine trying to sing and do all the dance steps with someone? You know how you feel when you get up, and even today when you're in your house and one of your favorite songs get on, and try to dance that song. Get out there right in your house and dance that favorite song of yours. You know, it used to be one of Parliament songs, and I don't know which one of them. I would be out there dancing on that Parliament song, and it was a 7-minute record. Girl,
7 minutes.
7 minutes. I needed a nap after that song. How strong are you in order to make sure that when you're working out, that shows up? Even in that one song, it's so important for you to make sure that you do little things. Try something a little different every now and again. Don't get comfortable. Even like when I'm doing this walk, I try not to get comfortable. There are times that I am really making a move. I am flying down the street. And then sometimes I have to slow it down.
Right.
Ooh,
Moderation, guys. We don't want you to hurt yourself. Moderation.
I average right now for the last 2 weeks, I average 25,000 steps. That's my average. Now, your normal person averages about, if you're not turning around and exercise, you average about 3,000 steps, maybe 2,000 steps a day. Because on the weekend, I don't know if Kathy or I really get more than about 5 miles worth of just walking around. And I'm not talking about severe exercise. I'm just talking about natural walking around. We look back at our accountability partner, our iWatches, and hello, Apple, we're looking for your sponsorship.
Apple is your accountability partners in the afternoon and the evening. Lester and I are your accountability partners in the mornings. Yes.
Yeah.
Buy an Apple.
My goodness.
I'm telling you, guys, I love this Apple Watch. It tells me it's time for me to stand up. Okay, you've been sitting too long. You're almost at your goal. It motivates you. You're almost at your goal. Maybe get in an extra 5 more minutes of exercise because you can set your own goal. I set my
walking
goal
machine.
for at least walking for an hour. What'd you say? Oh, she said,
I was looking at Kelly,
walking
machine.
Yeah, Kelly, Patricia had to go. She said, everybody have an awesome day. But yeah, Kelly, I would love to see your CrossFit and see what are you doing, because I know you guys said that
Challenge.
The kids were doing CrossFit yesterday. I would love to see what your CrossFit. So take a picture and put it on this feed, and so I can see what your CrossFit is. That sounds amazing.
Or do a Facebook Live. How about that one? Do a Facebook Live for 5 minutes. Some exercising with the family. You know, it is so funny when you put yourself out there, you know, because some of us love challenges more than others. And we know that.
Love a challenge.
We know that we need to do it. I look at when Gordon Soul, his first challenge to us was learning how to podcast. Oh my goodness. All of us look back and say, what do you want me to do? Get out here and have a conversation with the world? And you want me to put it so everybody can hear it? And yet we did it. And then he gave us a challenge to memorize some poems. So that's what we started doing. We memorized it.
Did you say the podcast?
Then, yes, I said the podcast. And then it was the poems. And then he turned around, and Gordon doesn't stop a challenge. No, does he not stop a challenge? He looked at us and said, how about you all start podcasting or broadcasting your walk? I'm like, you want me to get out here and walk and talk? We have been out here almost.
Gordon started this. He started doing, which then I said, you know what? I'm going to start. He shared with us him running upstairs, guys. Running up the stairs. That motivated and inspired me to say, okay, well, let's go ahead and see if we can go 24 hours without junk food. Since I fell off the bandwagon, I said, okay, nope. Let me just get out here. I saw Gordon out here do a Facebook Live. Let me just get out here and do a Facebook Live to motivate you guys. It was day 1. Then I said, okay, day 2. And then I said, and then Gordon said, Kathy, great job. You're doing this. That's good. And then so Lester came on and joined. And you guys, we're here on day 28. Where are you guys at? Have you joined us yet? We only got 12 minutes.
What's your challenge?
What's your challenge? Put a 1 in the comments. if you want to join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week. High five, Lester.
Ooh,
High five.
there you go.
High five club, guys. I want you guys to walk around the United States, walk around the entire world, high-fiving people, saying, yes, high five. Kelly says that how do I put a photo on this feed? You have to take the picture first, Kelly, and then once you go under you go under the comments, and then you just click on picture, and then you just automatically put that picture in there. She said, I know, that was awesome. He ran up and back, and around. It was a beautiful scenery when he ran. And that motivated me to start, doing a Facebook Live and actually walking and jogging. And then that motivated Lester to start getting back out and walking. And then he said, okay, Kathy, I'll join you. So yeah, we are motivating you. What are you doing? You gotta do something, guys. It's your life. That's your life. Do what you will. You want to live longer? You want to live healthier? Join the High Five Club. Working out 5 days a week. Go ahead, Lester.
Gordon and I were at the City Gala City Summit, which we're going back to next February. And inside of that, we decided to go downstairs and work out. Now, mind you, I'm on the elliptical machine. I've been on this elliptical machine probably about 35 minutes. Gordon comes down on the treadmill. Gordon on this treadmill has cognizant thought. I'm simply wondering if I can finish doing this elliptical. Now he tells me, all right, let's do a poem together. Now we're in 2 locations, but we can be supposed to be seen. If you all go back to, I want to say February 26th, February 27th, we are actually out there together doing it. When you got somebody who is your coach, your mentor, your friend, and you want to keep up,
You're
you
motivator,
got to
you're inspire. Yeah, Gordon is everything. You guys got to surround yourself with positive people. Gordon is one of the most positive people that I know. Even if you throw a negative out there, he's going to find the positive. And it helps you to stop throwing negatives out there. It helps you to be a positive, to be more positive. It helps you to be motivated and inspired. You have to surround yourself with people like Lester and I, with people like Lester and I.
And to an inspiring group.
Right. You have to be able to surround yourself with positive, healthy people. I had this one young lady I did a signing for, and I hope you all don't mind my sharing my stories, but I took care of a signing for this couple. And unfortunately, the lady was not too happy with her life. She had stayed with a gentleman for 17 years. They never got married. And one day he up and said, I'm done. She hadn't saved any money, and she was able to relocate to another location, met a gentleman, and this guy, she says, you know what, that's it. I'm not going to stay with you. I want to get married. They got married. Now, this is my thing. You get married, and then all of a sudden, he takes ill. You guys, I took care of the signing, and I kid you not, let me move this over. There was a hole right here in his throat, a hole. I'm sitting there taking care of the signing, and there's a hole right here. That was very distracting. Guess what he did? Now, we met in a McDonald's. They're eating the McDonald's. He has a hole in his throat. He goes and stops the signing and says, I'll be right back. He goes outside, guys, and guess what he went and did outside?
Smoked.
He went and had a cigarette. Can you believe that? He went and had a cigarette. Now, here's my question to you. Do you think that it's okay for her? I don't care even if it is her husband. Do you think it's okay for her to stay with someone, have someone in her life that is, I won't say that he's negative because I didn't hear how he was talking to her, but that is not healthy, that is not trying to fix the major problem that he has? So I say this because you have to surround yourself with accountability partners like Lester and I. You have to surround yourself with positive people like Lester, myself, Kelly, Modi, Gordon. You have to surround yourself with people that eat healthy. You have to surround yourself with people that eat healthy. Now, she immediately went and got married because of a past experience that she had with her previous boyfriend by staying with him for so many years, and it devastated her. You guys, you can't just go and drastically do something from a pain that happened in the past. You have to heal from that pain. You have to heal from that pain, and then you have to make sure that the person that you marry, the person that you hang around, the person that's within your 5 people club or your 10 people, however many people you have. I am dedicated to hang around positive, motivating, inspiring, and healthy people. If you do not eat healthy at least 5 out of 7 days, I can hang around with you, because now you're going to bring me down. Now you're going to, if you're eating some Oreo cookies, my temptation is going to be so low, because I'm like, okay, I want an Oreo cookie. Yeah, I want an Oreo cookie. And if you're sitting here eating it instead of eating a salad, stop it, Lester. Cut it out. Good morning. So if you are actually having that Oreo cookie as opposed to my other healthy friend has a salad, I'm going to have to go hang around with the healthy salad, the healthy person that's eating the salad. So I shared that story with you because she was talking to me saying that I don't want to leave him, but he's got to do better. How can you go out there and have a cigarette and you have a hole in your throat? I told her, I said, I don't know what to tell you. And of course, being a notary, I'm not giving any information. She has to just figure that out on her own. She has to figure that out on her own. But
you have to participate in your own rescue. If you see somebody not doing it, sometimes you just have to cut the rope. Let them find their own way.
That's right.
And
that's right.
That's a harsh statement, but your health is your wealth, mentally, physically, spiritually. You have to look at the things that are going to help you. There's always somebody in your life who will uplift you, and there is always someone in your life who wants to pull you down. You make the choice of where you want to be with your life. You make that choice. Let them make their own. Don't feel bad that things happen. Don't go with them. If you happen to be going through hell, don't park. Keep moving in your life. It's so important. You have to look at the things that touch your heart, that touch your life. You know,
that's right,
when you
Kelly.
have to see what that looks like. What Kelly said.
Kelly says self-advocacy. That's quite unfortunate. Yes, it's unfortunate, guys, but you choose the life that you want to live. You choose it.
You
if
choose
it's unfortunate,
it.
what are you going to do? You're self-advocate. You're going to make that change. Make that change. Yes.
Make that change.
Yes.
So, how long have we been doing this? An hour and 35 minutes. Listen, you all, it is so much fun to be able to walk with you and talk with you. You're talking about, this is 90 minutes. And not that we have stopped, but we want you to come back, because if we keep talking to you forever, you wonder, can you ever turn this thing off? Yes, this is real live TV. This is happening right now. This is a part of what life is. Welcome to the High Five Club with Kathy and Lester. It is so much fun to be here with you. I appreciate each and every person that's come along. We're sending you love. We're sending you vibrations, high vibrations. You know, in fact, I think, Kelly, I'm going to come into the inspirational group, and I'm going to read some of James Bentley's vibration. I'm going to do that today.
Great.
Because we have to inspire each other. And it's amazing to have such a group of people who get on a Facebook Live, even though it's a closed group, but we inspire each other. That's the fun part about everything that we do. We inspire each other. You all find a group like that for yourselves, that you can be inspired by the readings, inspired by the poems, inspired by the thoughts, inspired by the music, inspired. Inspire someone, pay it forward, pay your life forward.
She says, welcome to living our best life. Welcome to living our best life. You guys, we're going to close it. It's been a joy. Thank you for joining the High Five Club. Again, we have 12 members. Today is day 28. We'd love it if you can join the High Five Club, working out 5 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 7 o'clock a.m. We will see you bright and early tomorrow. Pacific time, yes. Sorry. Pacific time. So we will see you tomorrow.
On Thursday?
Look, wait, Lester. What did it say? Same bat station, same bat channel?
Same bad times, same bad time, same bad station. Kelly
Kelly says, I'm going to listen to the Beach Boys sing about great vibrations. Great. Well, until tomorrow, guys, at 5:30 a.m. Pacific time, it will be day 29. Geneva, we're ending. Sorry, you have to go back and look at the replay. You got to have yourself an awesome day. Work it out. Try to go 24 hours without junk food. Have yourself an awesome day. Lester, high five. One more time. High five. Join the high five club, guys. Join the high five club. You guys have an awesome day. Take care for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Love you.